Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's the Morning Brew.
Wow.
Thank you. It's like a sneeze intro.
Oh, okay. I thought is it radio voice day?
Yeah,
No,
that's
oh.
what I was trying to think of one
Yeah.
to do.
Oh, no. Is it one of those days?
All I got is wow. Just rip your thing off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning. It's
Yes.
Tuesday. Ugh.
Love it.
Tuesday here on the Morning Brew. We're back, ready for a full week of shows. Feels like yesterday was like Friday or something. It felt like a long day
It
yesterday.
was a fun day yesterday.
Was it a fun day?
It was a fun show.
It was
at
it
least.
was a fun show.
Yeah, tomorrow will be another fun one.
Yeah. Today,
A slog.
just good luck. Good luck is what I tell the listeners out there.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Just hate Tuesday. I don't know. I just wake up hating it. I don't know
Yeah,
what
it's hard
is.
not to. We
Yeah.
gotta figure out a way to embrace it better.
Yeah, embrace the Tuesday.
Yeah, make something of it.
Yeah. Good evenings.
Yeah, went
Yeah.
to the work Christmas party. I know you weren't
Oh.
able to go. I doled out excuses for everybody.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yeah, you had the baby. That's
Yeah.
just too late to try to, because your baby mama
Yeah.
went with my baby mama.
Yeah.
And went with this puppy mama
Yeah.
and our mama.
Yeah.
Out shopping. yesterday.
Mamas.
Yeah, it was
Bunch
a lot
of mamas.
lot of mamas.
Yeah.
And so you were babysitting.
Yeah.
I was
Babysitting.
babysitting. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
babysitter just
Yeah.
right at the last minute. So you could. I mean, you can't drag a 3-month-old. Is he even 3 months old?
He's not 3 months old yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't drag.
10 weeks.
Our
What is that?
work Christmas party was like 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't drag little baby out that
No,
far that late at
no.
night. You know.
My evenings are gone pretty much at this moment,
Yeah.
Like, don't know what to say. It's a tough one for me to make it out there.
Well,
Yeah.
I went.
Splitting between Nashville and everything too.
Yeah, I went to the Christmas party. I was going to sit with the cool kids.
Yeah.
There were no seats left. So,
No.
I
Got the adult table.
I sat at the adult table.
Yeah.
And realized I'm not much of an adult. I was there maybe 2 minutes, like in stone cold silence. Like I was like trying to throw 3-pointers, 2-pointers, a couple layups.
Yeah,
I mean, just easy as it can get.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're just bouncing back in my face.
Got nothing, huh?
man.
Nothing. Not
No
a
support.
single score on the board.
Dang.
So I did that for about 5 minutes, and I'm like looking around. Everybody's just like got little waters and sweet teas. I'm like, bleh, I'm getting a beer. And so I went up to the front and I was like, give me the biggest one that you have.
Yeah.
Double it.
Yeah.
And went back and nice frosty mug and everything. Yeah, it was delicious. That
Yeah.
did help a little bit. And
Yeah.
huge shout out to our very own Shelly Copeland. She showed up with her husband Skip. They were a blast to hang out
Oh,
with.
there you
Yeah.
go.
He is a treasure trove of McCurtain County information. And, Hochatown recently put the town in Hochatown incorporated. So they were talking about some how that process is going to roll now that the pin's on the paper.
Yeah.
So that was real interesting. But he was telling some stories like he was telling me stories of Lightning Billy I'd never heard before.
Nice.
And just some of the just Wild West kind of history of that region. It was a lot of fun. So.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I imagine the Christmas party at work here is like a lot of people with their arm around their plate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just defending what they're eating.
Yeah.
Just eat and get out.
Eat and get out. It
Yeah.
was like I don't know. It wasn't as jolly as I maybe would have thought. So
I've missed all of them.
I went because I thought it was the respectful thing to do.
Sure.
I thought it's a good thing for an employee to do. I ended the night feeling like I've probably ruined my career here. Yeah.
I feel like the best thing I could do at a Christmas party is not show up so no money is
Yeah.
spent on me.
Yeah.
I was thinking the
And,
same.
hire me to be a goof on the radio and to fix a few things, tinker around in a satellite receiver every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I
You don't
realize
want to
the
see me.
best thing for the future is for me not to go to the Christmas party. Definitely. I'll take a cue from your book. there.
All right.
Yes.
Well,
So,
no, you tried.
I tried.
You tried to,
And
extend the olive branch a little bit.
it was a lot of fun. At least like getting there.
Yeah.
thinking of how much fun it was going to be. And,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
also, like, being an Archie in Oklahoma, like, I instantly caught myself, I'm going 65, like, all the way to the state line.
Yeah.
Literally, as soon as I cross over, I like, look multiple times. Like, I know what 65 feels like in my truck. I know what 55 feels like. I'm going 55 as soon as I get into Oklahoma,
Right.
where it's 65.
I like going 49 in Oklahoma.
You know,
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
And
I
I
don't
was talking to Shelly and her husband about it because they were just like, it's funny how the culture changes just because of this imaginary line between
Yeah.
the two states. And I'm like, I know. It's the same thing. I feel so out of place when I'm in Oklahoma that I go 10 miles under the speed limit because I'm afraid I'm going to get singled out, you
Yeah.
know, and pulled over. You know how fast you were going the speed limit. I'm going to
Yeah.
write you a ticket anyways.
Yeah,
They don't do that.
I feel like Oklahomites, they go their regular speed limit and then they speed up in Arkansas. Like
Yeah.
I've seen it, like they're crossing that line. They're like, all right, 75.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know, like I've had some people, like
Well,
a
they're
lot
going
of
80
people
over there,
Yeah,
so.
it's true. Yeah, they slow down a little bit.
Slow down a little bit for here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what it is. I consistently found myself 55 the whole time.
Yeah.
There you go. Such an Arkansas thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I found myself alone with the child for like 5-6 hours yesterday. That was interesting.
I bet.
Yeah, yeah.
Longest time so far?
Pretty much, I think that's the longest time I've been alone with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just like, man, what do you want? What do you want?
Just looking at each other like, what do we do now?
I called him a couple names, and that I think
Yeah.
that's the best you can hope for out of like a full day of like, you know,
Oh.
just alone, like, you
That's
know.
the worst that happens? Is-
Yeah, I can be pretty cool,
Yeah.
you know, or I can feel pretty good about it,
Yeah.
you know. I'm not going to repeat the names on the radio, but
Jerk.
kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, you are a jerk.
Being a real jerk, Miles.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like, you know, you got everything. You're white. Like a man.
Jeez.
You're a man.
Yeah.
You know, like stop crying. You
Yeah,
know,
what is that? You're
life
male,
is-
pale, stale.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
probably going to Yale.
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing to be worried about. All right, stop crying. Be a man.
There's a lot, you know, climate change.
Yeah, yeah.
War in Ukraine. You know,
Yeah.
he's got a lot to be upset about right now.
Yeah.
Victor Bout back out there, you know, selling his wares.
Yeah, I was asked if I was all right the other day, and I was like,
Aw.
I'm all right. You know, I wish global tensions were eased, but
Yeah,
I'm all
yeah.
right. You know, I
Whole
could.
Harry Meghan Markle thing was really
Yeah,
good to me.
yeah, yeah.
Was it kind of like, are you all right? Or
It was like, so, no, it was very casual.
Okay, all right.
Like, you all right?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, yeah, you know, yeah,
well, now that you ask.
yeah, yeah. I mean, COVID's still a downer, but I'm all right.
Yeah.
You know,
Goodness.
riots in the country, I'm all right.
Yeah.
though.
Inflation, energy
Yeah, yeah,
prices.
yeah, exactly. Global warming. I'm all right though.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
make it. We'll make it.
But then I was thinking about that. All right, are you all right, or is something wrong? You know, and it's
loaded
like,
question, huh?
y'all all right? Nah, something's wrong. If you can't be all right if something's wrong.
That's true.
If
yeah.
something's wrong, it's not all
by
right.
definition, it's not all right.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
And then you can also say I'm fine. What does that mean? What does that even mean?
Yeah.
You know, I'm fine means
Doing good enough.
I'm fine means I don't have enough time to explain to you what
Yes,
my problems are.
Absolutely.
I'm
agree with
fine.
that. Yeah. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like that. You all right? No, something's wrong. Yeah. How about you? Good evening for you.
No, not really. But
Oh, no.
I found myself just putting on like try not to laugh compilations on
Yeah,
YouTube,
and
and that
just-
always makes me feel better.
Do you laugh?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And especially if I'm in a not so good mood, I tend to laugh more
Okay.
because I'm trying to find some joy in
Yeah.
what I'm watching.
Is it a fake laughter?
No,
You don't
it's
fake
not.
laugh?
I think it's just
Sit
I
on
think
your on your couch, fake laugh.
No, I don't. I don't think it is. It seems like it, but I think I'm just trying. I'm so desperate for a laugh that things are just funnier to me. So it's a genuine laugh.
Are
I
you all
don't-
right?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry for asking.
Yeah.
No, I'm all right. I'm all right. I think I'm ready for a little sunshine, to be honest.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Haven't seen much of that here
I
lately.
know.
It's been a downer.
Yeah.
Been a bit of a downer.
A lot
a
of
little
rain.
bit.
Yeah. Snowstorms to hit the Midwest, of course. How would you like to spend a snowy weekend inside,
Oh
Jennifer?
my goodness! With all the food you can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, just imagine, forget the food. The food is stocked.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
The fireplace is stoked. The food is stocked. You're fine.
Supplies are good.
Everything's all right. All right.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong.
All right.
So, so how are you spending that? It's just movies and
Movies, painting. I'm in my pajamas the entire time. I'm
Yeah.
drinking coffee from morning to nighttime. Absolutely. I like having coffee at nighttime.
You're an
on a
addict.
week- I am, big time, yeah. I had to tell somebody yesterday that coffee is really great for recovering alcoholics.
Yeah, you
Like,
just
it
replace
really
one with
is.
the other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This one probably won't kill me.
no,
Fingers
not
crossed.
quickly. At
Not
least.
quickly, yeah. I think I would just spend it in my pajama. I want
Yeah.
fuzzy, cozy pajamas.
Right.
And I'd spend a little time like cleaning and making sure everything's tidy. I'd like clean all the bed sheets and I
Yeah.
get my fuzziest pajamas on.
Got the
socks,
Christmas lights and everything going.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
some Christmas music.
I like it.
Yeah.
Go to Facebook Live right now. If you comment, you get put into the drawing for this
Mm-hmm.
Friday to win something.
Something.
Have we decided yet?
I think I'm gonna do a painting.
You're going to do another painting.
Mm-hmm.
Another painting for the Facebook Live giveaway. So go to Facebook Live, Kdqn 921, and drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share, and you get put in the drawing for our prize for last week's is not here yet.
Oh, okay.
But it's coming. It is coming.
That's
I believe
a common
it was
story around here.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least it was
It's in the mail.
Janice Ann Sivley had won last week, and
Elizabeth.
got to
I
reach
love
out.
you.
Yeah, Elizabeth San Juan.
You're gonna have
I haven't seen
amazing-
her in a while.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Yeah, we lost-
I burned that.
Yeah, burn that bridge.
Aw.
But yeah, comment on our
Bridge.
Facebook Live how you would spend a snowy weekend.
Ooh.
What would you guys do? Would you do any outdoor activities?
Or you mean like stuck in a cabin with my family?
Yeah, how about that?
I'd bury out.
Or how about
and-
just even at your house?
at
I mean-
my
With my
house.
family?
Stuck inside all day with them. Like
Yeah.
no escape. Like
No
I can't.
escape.
I can't open the doors to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
I
No.
don't even want to think about it. And
Yeah.
no, it'd be fine. I'd figure out something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Just normal stuff. I feel good when I have to be locked inside. Like I like it when it's raining, and I just have that excuse. Like I can't go check the mail. It's raining.
Yes.
You know, I can't do anything.
I need to paint baseboards. Do that.
You
I
could
guess,
do
yeah.
some of that. Sounds fun. to me.
No.
No. Painting
I
baseboards.
play Monopoly with myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause
Okay.
Nobody else wants to play.
I'd trek over in my snow boots.
Yeah, you
just
wouldn't.
I
No, you
would.
wouldn't.
I would.
All right.
You'd escape in your snow boots.
Yeah. I used to have these like fantasies of just telling everybody I was gone for the weekend. I had something to go do, and I would just hide my car.
A secret staycation?
Yeah.
We've done that before.
Yes.
Yeah. Just
Or
hide
you
behind
park
your
When,
car
a,
in the
when a
back.
certain person comes and visits, that's
Yeah.
when I think about those things. And I'm like, how fun would that be?
Yeah. Yeah. Where you hide in the car? Where do you just park it somewhere downtown?
Pilgrims.
Pilgrims. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
hide it in plain sight, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I could just go park it in front of the courthouse or something.
Yeah?
That's
I
true.
don't know if that's legal or not.
I think only for a little bit.
Yeah.
fine.
I just
My
park
wife
at
told me there
Pilgrims.
was one parked out there for like 3 months before they realized, like, that car hasn't moved.
Mm-hmm.
Is there somebody inside of it?
Yeah. All right, we should probably do the weather.
Yeah,
we'll
fine.
get that out of the way. We'll do the
Okay.
weather. It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank, and we used to call this the what to wear weather. Remember that?
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what to wear. This is America. Wear
Yeah.
whatever you want. All right, we'll be right back.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country weather.
Oh, man. All right, we're back. We're going to do the weather. They backed off.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
huh?
weather.gov, backed down from we were, advancing on him in the parking lot. And he was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not 100%.
Yeah, it's not 100%.
It's only 90.
90%, which gives you that 10% chance of failure.
Yeah.
All right.
That was too strong. Come on, National
Yeah.
Weather Service. You know better than
Yeah,
that.
100%.
100% chance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
That's a
yourself out there like
guarantee.
that?
Yeah. No, possible thunderstorms today, a high near 66, a 90% chance, south winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, patchy frogs, otherwise increasing clouds with a low of 43. Tomorrow, a 20% chance of showers before noon, patchy frogs in the morning, otherwise cloudy through mid-morning. With a gradual clearing. Shut up. All right, with a high near 50. So just tell me what's happening.
Such PC language.
Yeah.
You're gradually
Yeah,
clearing.
yeah. Cloudy
That
through
can't
mid-morning.
possibly offend anyone, can
Yeah, exactly. And then that's it, man. That's pretty much all the rain chances until Sunday. We're getting hit with the cold front, though. Tomorrow night's low, 33. Thursday night's low, 29. 27 on Friday night. So
Wowza.
I like
But
that.
now, can I just say, look at this Sunday night, 40% chance of showers with a low around 35. If those
That's
chances
dangerously
of
close.
Yeah.
That's real close.
Yeah. If we got
That's-
like a 5, if it just was 5 degrees colder, it'd be snow.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a dream last night that it snowed.
Well,
Isn't
it-
that
Oh,
something?
yeah,
I
here
just
you go.
couldn't-
One up us. Well, I had a dream that it was a blizzard.
Yeah. I had a dream that I was on the Pyramid of Giza. All right, try getting down from that.
Shut up. I can't afford to go to Egypt.
Hey, I have something good to
Chichen
brag
Itza
about.
needs to be right here in Kdqn for you to go see
Yeah,
it.
I know.
So I sent you guys a video yesterday. There was a gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
There was a gentleman that was circling the block for a few hours, I
Yeah.
think,
I missed that.
cussing and
Yelling.
yelling at himself, probably on something.
No.
And no, he wasn't. He
very
was
well
just
put
very
together.
normal.
Yeah, he's on righteousness.
Yeah, he's addicted to it.
Yeah.
Vengeance. He's out for blood.
And if you were one of the gentlemen with the water department out there working on a line or whatever it was, and you made him walk away, thank you for that.
Oh,
Because
really?
I
I
think
missed
they
that.
definitely saw him walking around yelling.
They said you need to go to
I
another
hope
city.
so.
Yeah.
I hope so. But you know, we went to Texarkana yesterday, and I told Caitlin about it, and she's like, "Made sure you locked your door, right?" I said, "Yeah, everything's locked. It'll be fine." And when we got back into town, they were dropping me off. I saw him. He was still walking around.
Oh, man.
And but I pull up into the driveway. I'm walking up, and I realized I had 2 packages that were dropped off. One at my front door and one at my carport door, and both were there. They had been delivered hours before. I was really
Wow.
proud of that.
Felony charges coming for anybody who
Yeah.
goes and grabs those.
Those porch pirates. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the water department guys keeping an eye
Yeah.
on things. There's a few of them, some burly dudes.
They were some burly dudes. Now I don't know if they said anything to
Brawny.
him, but he was walking by them, so I'm hoping they did. Because then he started walking in the other direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. They were standing out there watching him.
All right. Well, I know one of Mr. Lindsay. He's like Batman. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So you don't mess with that guy. And
I just miss that about downtown. You'd just be sitting there, and all of a sudden somebody walk by going, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah, exactly.
just going crazy.
yeah,
I was
and it's
like, wow.
in a bigger place. You're so used to it.
Yeah.
You get it
Yeah.
harmless.
Yeah.
You know, around here, I don't. You know, it's hard. To,
Yeah.
There was that one guy, MH. Let's just call
Yeah,
him
yeah.
that. That was just insane. The
Yeah.
guy was just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And I did not grow up around here with this guy to be as forbearing towards him as a lot of other people are. I just thought the guy was absolutely a nutcase that was going to lose it one day and do something really, really bad. Like
Yeah.
if I'd seen him walking down the street with a bloody axe, I would not have been surprised.
Right.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, he was. You know, I don't know where I was going, but the people are like, he's fine. He's fine. That guy's a great guy. No, he's not. I don't know what he's
Yeah.
doing now.
I had a
but
rough
he's-
run-in with him the first go, and
Oh,
haven't
I
seen
think
him
I
then.
remember some stories about this gentleman.
Yeah. You tossed him out of a building.
I did.
And that's exactly what he deserved. People
Yeah.
were people were being too patient with that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
And just like letting him just go on and ramble and be insane. And it was
Yeah.
nice. You were like, that was like your first day in town. You were like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm new sheriff in town.
Yeah.
Come clean this up.
Yeah.
He
I'm
never
used-
came and bothered me again
Yeah,
at that place.
As I said, MH, I've met you 1,000
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
All right, you're nothing new.
You think
Yeah.
mental health crises is
Yeah.
You think that's a new thing?
Yeah, I stepped over you like a
Yeah.
bunch of times on a street.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I miss the exiling that they
Yeah, yeah.
law enforcement used
Yeah.
to do. They used to pick up a guy like that, take him to the city limits, and
Yeah.
say, "Don't come back
Yeah.
into town."
Get outta
Then
here.
Rambo happened.
Yes.
you know, and they're like, "I can't really.
We can't do that. Yeah. Well,
You want to draw first blood?
Yeah. That's a good enough thing. Nobody died. You know, so
Well,
you know.
that one guy did. He fell out of the helicopter.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
What
but
about
that
the
wasn't
trap
Rambo's
guy?
fault.
Didn't the trap get that one guy?
No, they all survived.
Did he?
No, I think it got him in the legs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just maimed him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
never
A lot of
walked
maiming.
again.
Yeah.
He was definitely not a sheriff's deputy.
Right,
after
right.
that. Early retirement.
Or like they'd do the thing where he's in a wheelchair. Like, you know, sheriff's deputy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it was Rambo got him. All right.
Yeah. Be a dispatcher.
Yeah.
From that.
That's right.
But no, the only one that died was that one fell from the helicopter, and that's because the helicopter
Hey.
pilot got shook.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Rambo threw a rock and cracked the window on the helicopter, and the helicopter was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
and
That's what
shook the
Rambo's supposed to
helicopter.
do.
Yeah,
Goodness.
Yeah.
this is a rock against a guy in a helicopter with a rifle
Yeah.
firing at him illegally.
It's true. Mm-hmm. Rambo. You had something.
Great movie. I just want to say, if you've never seen the first Rambo, it's absolutely fantastic.
It's
film.
so good.
Yes.
Jennifer?
Well, I did want to add. I don't think I, live in an area where I think people are going to be porch pirates at all. I was
Right.
just like, I like that I could leave my packages
Oh.
out and not worry about it.
Don't make a habit of it.
I'm not going to for sure because I know there's people that, are, especially
Somebody.
around this time of year, that drive around. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily the people that live close to me. There's
Yeah.
people out there that go and search for packages on
Sure.
porches.
Or
seems
somebody
like-
who's just not in their right mind. Mm-hmm. They're
Yeah.
walking near.
And
True.
not afraid of like the fact that so many people have those Ring doorbells
Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess is that just Rings? Is that what they call Amazon
Yep.
Ring
Yep,
or
yep.
something? Yeah, yeah. And I see them now where they actually, or at least from some of the videos I've seen, they like light up to let someone on your porch know, hey, you're being recorded. This is
Yes.
your
Yeah, yeah.
chance to just go ahead, turn around, and not do whatever you're about
What
to
do you do though? Like if you were trying to steal and then you see that come on, do you just carol?
Yeah.
Are you just Christmas caroling now?
There's
Like,
been-
joy to the
I
world.
saw one where a guy was like, "Oh, I was just checking your packages to make sure they were safe or something
Yeah.
like that."
Oh, yeah.
They weren't
always
bombed.
come
This
up with
isn't
some-
my house.
Yeah, yeah. There's that too.
I'm an old man. I'm confused.
Yeah. Figure out. I mean, hey, you could just be the most graceful thing would just be turn around and walk away.
Yeah, yeah.
and just
Like
cut
just
your
go.
losses.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
But
We'll
I
see
mean,
you, buddy.
your face is still going up on social media. I can
Of
guarantee.
course.
I think that's why people get these Ring things.
I
Yeah.
know. I've heard about that. Like where there's neighborhoods will have Facebook groups and they'll just put pictures of everybody that they can. I don't know. I don't like that so much. Like
I'm with you.
This is still America. We're still allowed some privacy and not this extrajudicial like being singled out.
This
You know,
frontier justice.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, something similar happened here recently where like this young man working for a satellite company, I think a Dish or something.
Yeah.
They put his picture on the sheriff's office Facebook page, and people were just like, there was a couple of comments like, I sent that guy running, and people just like being like, man, I hope he doesn't come around my place. And
And they were
just-
saying that he did not work for this company and he was a scammer and he was
Yeah,
trying
they-
to get in and steal.
Oh, I
Or they
saw
were,
that.
they were
Yeah,
saying like they
right?
didn't know, right? And one guy's like, oh yeah, no, he came and helped me, saved me some money on my satellite. He's a great young man. Like, why in the heck are you singling him out like this? He's just a young man trying to do his job.
Well, see how I looked at that and I was like, I'm going to watch out for that guy.
I-
Like,
yeah,
I was
no,
like, whoever
a
this
young man with a
fraud
hat
is.
on.
Yeah.
He's just a harmless
just a-
dish salesman.
Yeah.
Doing his job. Yeah, okay.
Don't shoot him.
I guess we live in such a paranoid time where, God forbid, you're you got to do door-to-door salesman, which has been the purview of the salesman for
Yeah.
decades. I mean,
Yes.
Look at Nanny Fran.
yeah.
She went to sell beautician products to Mr. Sheffield and became the nanny.
I know. It worked out so
All
great
right?
for
It
her.
worked out great.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and this is just a guy hustling out there. He ain't stealing
Yeah.
nothing. His picture gets put on the sheriff's department, and now he's like a target
Yeah.
at this point.
Didn't the same thing kind of happen with the Boston bomber guys? Reddit, when they were still on the manhunt for this guy, Reddit was like, oh, we'll find him. And they found a picture of somebody else, not even related, and they put it up. And all these people with their pitchforks went after this guy, oh, we found him. And it turns out it wasn't even him.
Yeah.
like people are so quick to jump to these conclusions or assumptions.
Social media PIs. You're seeing that happen a lot right now in Moscow, Idaho. Those 4 college students that were killed. I haven't kept up with the case, but they were like, there were people on Facebook like putting pictures of the neighbor and being like, he's obviously, look how awkward he is and stuff when he's talking to police, this and that, singling him out, to the point where the guy like has contacted, like he was on front page of New York Post being like, look, it was not me. Okay. He's like, I'm just okay. I'm an awkward individual. It does not make me a murderer.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah. I mean, you got to let, I believe in a little due process, a little innocent until proven guilty kind of stuff, Hey, country still, it's not so bad. We got to be that paranoid about everything.
Yeah, and you don't have to get involved in everything.
Yeah.
Just let law enforcement do their job.
Man, last that thing on the sheriff's office with that guy, that just rubbed me the wrong way.
That was just sad.
I understand where they're coming from, their public safety, all that concern, and you know what? Hey, if you're a door-to-door
concern and all that,
if you're a door-to-door salesman, though, like, man, you better go above and beyond, and like, you better have like a marked vehicle and a big old name tag, and you come up with your hands up to every door you go to, hey, show that you got nothing. I'm just here to save you some money on dish. Bow!
Oh,
I'm saying that so people are so not used to. I'm not used to people knocking on my door anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you just sitting there with a friend and getting a knock on the door and be like, what? He just pulls out the glizzy and he's like going through, walking up to the, crack the thing open like he's Harvey Keitel and Bad Lieutenant. Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Like I'm just wanting to, I don't know, get your
you
vote.
Ordered pizza?
Get your vote. Yeah.
The last time somebody knocked on my door, I somehow got swindled into getting a vegan cookbook.
Well, there are scammers out there.
Jen cannot say no.
This lady was really nice, though.
Of course she was.
It went to some college courses. It was a legit thing.
Yeah.
And she was real sweet, so.
Just all you got to do is go to Jen's house, be sweet, say it's going to the Human Fund. The Human Fund, money for people.
Yeah.
And she will buy your, whatever it is, meat hat.
Yeah, just next time maybe, like, if you're going to sell me a cookbook, make sure there's meat in it, please.
Yeah.
I don't want a vegan cookbook. Yeah.
Well, and just, hey, one thing to know, if you're worried about someone stealing stuff from you, it's not going to be a dish salesman. It's going to be like your cousin or your kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Or your brother that's down on his luck. It's just like...
Or your grandfather.
Yeah, whatever, your great-grandfather.
Yeah.
90% of the time a crime, or maybe it's higher, 98% of the time, if a crime's committed against you, it's been by someone you know.
Yeah.
All right, grandfather. Yeah, your great-grandfather
Steals your TV.
Ganked your catalytic converter. You know what? If my great grandpa takes my catalytic converter, he can have it. All right? Yeah.
I agreed.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, there you have it.
I put my foot in my mouth enough there.
It's fine. It's time for the 6:30 block. There's a little musical surprise in there for you, I think. I'm just going to let Facebook listen to it. If we get shut down, we get shut down. That's my thought on the whole subject.
Probably will, because Facebook does have a war against Christmas right now.
The war on Christmas is real. Xmas all over the place, I see. Or is Xmas cool?
Oh, man.
I don't think so.
I say Xmas all the time, and I only do it because it's short in text.
Right.
In text, I do Xmas.
Right.
I don't mean anything bad by it.
Yeah, you're just a pawn.
You should probably start spelling it out, Jennifer.
I guess I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I'm a lazy texter. I'm sorry.
Oh, and then what about Bing, too? Happy holidays. I don't know about that.
Oh, man.
Little PC for me there.
Yeah, we watch that Tucker Carlson tonight. God, Bing Crosby on the war on Christmas? Yeah. We're going to find out right now. All right, we got to get into it. 6:30 block and all the rest. We'll be back here in just a little bit.
Harris Drug and Gifts in downtown Kdqn is your fragrance headquarters this holiday season. For the ladies, Pink Sugar, Euphoria, Light Blue, Cool Water, Versace, and much more. And for the men, Hugo Boss, Obsession, Paul Sebastian, Polo Double Black, Drakkar Noir, and many other favorites. Harris Drug has a good selection of infant clothes and accessories for boys and girls too. And don't forget the popular Razorback Corner. Happy holidays from Harris Drug, downtown Kdqn.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets. Now they closed yesterday. December corn at 668 3/4, up 3/4, with March corn at 671 1/4 unchanged. January soybeans at 1457 1/4, up 21. March soybeans at 1462 3/4, up 20 1/2. December wheat at 756 3/4, down 18 3/4. March wheat at 780 3/4, down 16 1/4. December cotton at 80.20, down 114, with March cotton at 78.95, down 123. January rice 17.93, down 19 cents. March rice at 18.22, also down 19. Moving on to livestock now. December live cattle 152.57 1/2, down 50. February live cattle 154.67 1/2, down 45. January feeder cattle 176.87 1/2, down 142 1/2. March feeder cattle 180.60, down 95. December lane hogs at 80.60, down 317 1/2, with February hogs at 84.75, down 375. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update, and I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
Soil, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Soil Ship Enterprise to explore soil life, to boldly grow where cover crops have never grown before. Farmer's Log, soil date 31655.4. We've come across some strange but incredibly helpful life forms. We didn't have to travel far to find them, but these organisms have proven invaluable on our trip through the solar system. They help feed us by nourishing and protecting our crops. They've built our soil structure to make it more resilient to the harsh weather we encounter. Our sensors indicate they're even helping us store carbon that plants take out of the atmosphere and put it back into the soil. Guess you can say our living and life-giving soil is the best thing to cling on to. Sorry. That's soil fleet humor.
Visit your local USDA Natural Resources Conservation Service office today and learn more about the basics and benefits of soil health. This message brought to you by USDA and this radio station.
Hello? Want to grab some lunch? I heard Papa Poblano's in Broken Bow has some really good Tex-Mex food and some delicious margaritas.
I could go for a margarita or two. Do they have fajitas, nachos, carne asada, and queso dip? You know I gotta have my queso.
Yeah, they're home of the best Tex-Mex food around, and they have a full bar.
If you're thinking Tex-Mex food, you're thinking Papa Poblano's, located at 304 North Park Drive. Check out their Facebook and Instagram for mouth-watering menu items and specials. Open Monday through Saturday for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and Sundays for lunch.
Do you need health insurance? Open enrollment for the Arkansas Health Insurance Marketplace is happening now. Do you have questions about plans and coverage or need help with enrollment? Visit myarinsurance.com to connect with an Arkansan waiting to help at no cost to you. Open enrollment ends January 15th, but enroll by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st. Find help today at myarinsurance.com.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
So here is something awesome to help make life a little easier. Select Farmers Bank and Trust locations now feature interactive teller machines. Whoa, you say. That sounds cool, but what is it? You get a live teller processing your transactions with the same great service you're accustomed to, just from the other side of a screen, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Not only that, but our interactive teller machines provide ATM services 24 hours a day. How's that for speedy service and convenience? You can find a Farmers Bank and Trust location near you by visiting myfarmers.bank.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in Kdqn. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
Winning requires the right gameplay. Like the impressive towing and payload you'll only find in the 2023 Ford F-150 truck. No wonder Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 45 years straight. The 2023 Ford F-150. Greatness starts here. Visit your local Ford dealer or buyfordnow.com. Based on 1977 to 2021 calendar year total sales.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join, because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Pam & Company Florist and Gift Shop is Ashdown's premier place to get that one-of-a-kind, unique Christmas gift for that special someone on your list. With charming home and holiday decor to beautiful flower arrangements, jewelry, and spiritual gifts, Pam & Company, located at 10 South Constitution, is one place you don't want to miss this holiday season. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and on Saturdays, 10 to 2. Stop by and check out all of our new arrivals. Merry Christmas from all of us at Pam & Company.
Ashdown Machine and Supply, formerly OMS, is your one-stop shop for metal fabrication. EMS does all type of metal fabrication and plasma work and fine detail cutting, and offers the largest selection of bolts and the Arclatex, as well as a fine line of tools and accessories. AMS also offers sandblasting and powder coating. Ashdown Machine and Supply specializes in all types of hydraulic work. If it involves machinery, they have it. They can get it or they can build it. Stop by 249 Northwest Front Street in Ashdown, or give them a call at 870-898-3882.
All right, we are back live. Kdqn 92.1, your number one country with the best country
ever.
Ever. All right.
Yeah.
But we played some Christmas music just a minute ago, so there you go. Yeah, go to Facebook Live right now and like, share, comment. Goes a long way. You get put into the drawing. We're going to have genuine RV trivia coming up in just a second. 7 o'clock hour, we're going to be doing our Christmas trivia. Name that Christmas song. And you get put into the drawing for Friday for a $50 prize from Delo's Diner.
Nice.
Yes. And then a whole new one next week on that. And then also hog races and stuff. So we're going buck wild here on the Morning Brew. Giving away things like crazy.
Man, Christmas is next weekend.
No.
Well, I guess technically not, because it's on a Sunday.
Oh.
So never mind. I take Christmas Eve is next weekend.
Well, that's next weekend.
Yeah,
Sunday's
the weekend.
It's the week's end.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
is it the week's beginning? Some people count the week from Sunday.
Yes.
I say nah. I say no to that.
I agree.
I reject your.
I don't like it. I'd like drawing out calendars starting with the Sunday is weird to me.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
That's riveting conversation.
Fantastic.
How about this? Canadian parents suing Fortnite because the kids are too addicted.
Yes.
Do you have that ready?
I don't, but I can pull it up really quick.
Sorry,
Whoops.
I just threw that out at you. But let's be honest here. That game has ruined many a kid's, imagination.
Yeah.
It's just screaming colors and crazy and fast nonsense.
Mhm.
And I've also read about how some kids were able to get a hold of their parents' credit card information, or maybe they're like, "Can I buy a skin?" or whatever, and then they get the information to buy one skin, but the ease of just buying everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is it a phone game or what?
I think it can be. I think it's on phone too.
But it's
I
on
think
consoles?
it's mainly for my Xbox.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's saying parents say their kids are so addicted that they don't take care of regular everyday hygiene, such as showering. It sounds like a parent problem, if you ask me.
Sounds like a parent problem. It's like, why won't he get off the game? I mean, don't give him the game.
Yes.
Isn't that simple? I don't plan on giving Miles any games, and everybody laughs whenever Greg Revels. I know he's just kidding with me, but I say certain things I'm definitely going to be sticking to as much as I possibly can.
Right.
Oh yeah, you'll give him the iPad, you'll give him that. I really think that stuff is horrible for kids, and then especially the video games. Like we had kind of video games growing up. We had weekends of video games
where we
rented a video game console because as a family we couldn't afford a whole one, And then finally, I bought the first video game console. I remember I bought my GameCube with my money.
Yes.
My money. I bought it with my paper route money. Yeah. So if your kid can work a job. I was in 7th grade delivering papers for 2 years. I did that.
Yeah.
Really, the summer going into 7th grade, I started delivering papers. Did it for 2 years. Bought tons of my own things with them.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to do it.
For sure.
But you're really, you have a Surface Pro, but you don't spend I notice you don't spend a lot of time playing games on your phone or on your iPad, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when it's not easily accessible in your own home, then I believe you when you say that you're going to be pretty strict about those things.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to make sure the Xbox is, not. I have an Xbox, so I don't really use it all that much, but that'll probably go in my room or something like that. We'll have the Nintendo Switch for family game time, but I certainly don't want to just throw him the Fortnite controller and just say, have at it for 6 hours and don't shower. And
what about social media?
That's tough, man. I don't know. Because here's the thing. It's everybody's like, oh, well, all the kids are going to have it. So, but why would that be a good excuse for your kid to, why don't you set an example? Or I don't know. I don't know how bad it affects you. I mean, everybody's like, oh, they're going to be the weird one in school if they don't have a Facebook account. Really? Or Instagram or whatever. Are they though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good way to find real friends. Probably.
I would think so.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have social media until I was 18. Well, no, I had a MySpace.
Yeah.
But you don't go around talking to your friends do you have MySpace? Do you want to be friends?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not
it was
how
different
it was.
then. It was different.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I got when it's all in due time. When he goes into high school, sure, of course, but I don't see the need for him to be trolling his Instagram account when he's 9 or whatever.
Exactly.
I'm good on that.
Seems a bit odd.
This does seem a bit odd.
Yeah.
Flip phone, right off the bat, as soon as I get that, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Other parents out there, are they yeah, we tried that too. But are kids such monsters, such power control people that they can just take over your whole, you have no will, no resistance to it? I don't know either. I guess I'll find out. I could be totally just in 2 years time I'm just take the iPad, take it. I very well could be. I don't know, but I'm gonna try.
That works.
Yeah.
Try.
So definitely not getting the Fortnite. We got that article, but we ran out of time now. I've ranted too long.
That's
so we
right.
we gotta get into your genuine RV power trivia. That's coming up in just a minute.
Oh,
Oh, wow, honey, thank you so much. It's one of those things that everybody's been talking about that you use to cover things with, right? When you need something fabric-y. It's perfect.
You don't know what it is, do you?
I have no idea. It's some kind of tarp or something.
It's a sweater.
Really? It's not a tarp?
Not a tarp.
Are you sure?
Avoid awkward holiday moments like this and let them get exactly what they want with a gift card from Diamond Bank. We're not just different, we're a cut above. Member FDIC.
The miracle of Christmas is repeated over and over again through the joy of caring and sharing. The Salvation Army's traditional red kettle is an integral part of the Christmas scene, with dollars donated each year to aid needy families, seniors, and the homeless. Donations and financial assistance provide Christmas dinners, clothing, and toys for families in need. The Salvation Army endeavors to bring spiritual life and love to those it serves at Christmas so that the real meaning of the season is not forgotten. Many families receive aid over a period of months after the Christmas season, as well as people struggling with difficult family, emotional, or employment problems. Thank you for donating to this year's Red Kettle. Everyone at the Salvation Army wishes you a blessed and joyous Christmas.
That's right. We are back live. Kdqn 92.1 with Genuine RV Power Trivia. All right. Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. Go to genuineRV.com today. Ben Mooneyham says good morning. John Baldwin says good morning. Linda Frazier says good morning. Gaylene McClendon says good morning. Good morning to all of you. JJ Lopez says, I just think times are changing. I was the one that said my kids would not have a phone till high school sports due to having to pick them up after hours and stuff. But now they go over to friends. They go there and are involved in so much after-school activities that it made it easier to be able to contact them directly with a phone. So my 10 and 9-year-old have a phone after saying I wouldn't do it.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah. Do you put the parental locks on? Do you like make sure they can't just go to, horrificthings.com and just get, 9 and 10? If I had a phone at 9 or 10, I know I'd be going to the bad,
Yeah. I imagine probably taking the phones away at nighttime would be good too. Because
Yeah.
I feel like kids could easily get addicted
Yeah.
to, like, I fall asleep with Reddit on. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that's a tough one. Can you? I know I've known people I just can't get sleep, and it's like, what are you doing at night? Well, I turn the lights. The lights are all off. The room is completely dark, and I stare at this blazing sun of a screen that's just right here. You're just burning your eyes out of your head, scrolling through colors and screaming and noises and everything's 2-second videos, and it's just you can't give your brain a rest.
Yeah, it's like overstimulating your brain.
Yeah. So while you're dead tired trying to go to bed, you're not.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. And that kid, man, he'll remember being a kid and just like want to, like, if you had a TV in your room or something, want to turn it on or turn it down. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, Genuine RV Power Trivia. 642-2190, that's the number to call. Jen's going to read you a question. If you call that number, or 642-3637, or 898-3624, get it right, you win yourself breakfast and a car wash token. Compliments of McDonald's and Mr. Clean and Kdqn. Let's do it.
All right. According to a recent study, you're likely to do this about 5,000 times with your family a year. What is it?
5,000 times.
According to a recent study, you're likely to do this about 5,000 times with your family a year.
That's a few times a day.
What is it?
What is it?
You're probably more likely to see this in bigger families too.
Okay. 642-2190. Open-ended there. I can think of a few things. All right, straight to the phone lines. Let's do it. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Argue.
Argue.
Good one.
That's a good one.
There probably would be arguing that comes with this.
5,000 arguments. Eating?
Not eating.
Not eating. Nothing on Facebook Live yet.
I'm going to give you a quick hint, though. You guys are both close with eating and arguing.
Eating and arguing. Okay.
Eating is closer.
Oh, I know. I know it. All right, let's go to the phone line. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Ride in the car.
Riding in the car.
Ooh, good one. Not what I'm looking for.
If it's eating and arguing are close, then it's easy. A food fight.
Not a food fight.
Oh, man.
Good try.
5,000 food fights a year? That'd
That's
be rough.
messy.
Yeah. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Playing board games.
Ooh, good one.
Playing
But not
board
what I'm looking
games. I'm going to say saying good morning.
for. Nope.
Oh.
That could go with it, but
That could go with it. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
About 5,000 times a year, I go, here, pull my finger.
that's a good one. Not correct though.
Not right. Let me see if I can nail this one. I have nothing. Sorry, Rick. You fall down the.
All right. According to a recent study, you're likely to do this about 5,000 times a year with your family. What is it?
5,000 times a year. What is that? All right, let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia. Hello, you are live.
Having a conversation. Having a conversation.
Having a conversation.
Close, but not specific enough.
Talking about your day.
Close, but not
No.
specific enough.
Darn.
I'm looking for something specific.
We're looking for something specific. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Talking on the phone with your family.
Talking on the phone.
Very close. Not what I'm looking for.
Oh, I got it. You're texting them.
You are texting
Yeah.
them. And more specifically, you're texting them dinner plans.
Oh, 5,000 times a year? No.
Yeah. You're
Can't
talking about what's for dinner.
What's for dinner? Where's the beef?
Yes.
All right. Who do we have on the phone?
Judy Young.
Judy Young, you just won yourself breakfast from Mickey D's and a car wash token. Pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, just like that. Oh, yeah. Dinner plans is a
Yes.
rough one.
So we're looking at, it says families text each other 10,000 times a year, and about 53% of those texts usually involve dinner plans.
What's for dinner?
Talking about dinner. What's for dinner? What should I get for dinner? What should I pick up? You know, stuff like that. So.
I could see that.
Yes.
Yeah. Dinner plans, man. That's like there's no more strife in the world than trying to figure out what's for dinner.
Yes. And
Yeah.
a close second to that was coordinating pickup and drop off for school and extracurricular activities.
I see. Are you getting them or I'm getting them? I don't want to get them. You
Yeah,
get them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Judy Young, big winner on the day.
Yeah.
You talk a lot about dinner plans. You argue a lot.
I do.
Yeah. You
Don't
and your husband.
argue.
You and
Well,
your husband
yeah.
have it's a contentious thing, dinner.
Yeah,
in the,
well,
in the household.
he
Used to be.
He wakes up at 4:00 in the morning, just like I do, and the first thing out of his mouth is "What's for dinner?"
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not even hungry yet.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's for dinner? Do you have how's your dinner plans at the house? I mean, is it pretty, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? Well, does this sound good? Yeah, but that sounds good too. And
You know,
100 different things.
Definitely used to be like that, and then when the wife got pregnant, you know, cooking's not her favorite thing to do, and that's totally fine. I've learned to like it, so I try to do the meal plan now.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's getting harder with the cost of groceries so much. It's hard to go out and buy 2 weeks worth of groceries like I
Yeah.
used to, you know, and that really helps you with the meal planning.
Yeah. And 2 weeks of groceries, at least for me, is dangerous. Those grapes are going bad. Like the stuff, there's plenty of stuff that will just be thrown out.
Well, yeah, you know, I do the 2 weeks, and then there's the little the milks and the breads,
Yeah.
and the vegetables, fruits,
Sure.
you know, that you have to go and get a little more sporadically.
Right,
than
right.
that, So,
Yeah.
So you sort out your entrees and then
Yeah.
get the rest of the stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, usually for me, it's what do you want to eat? Something horrible or something good for you?
Yeah.
Like, we got good for you stuff here. We got horrible stuff out there. What do you want to do?
definitely trying to do better because I know like our baby's on the cusp of like starting to eat meals with us, you know. So it's like, oh, we got to really be solid about this breakfast, lunch, dinner thing.
Yeah.
And it can't just be pizza every night anymore.
No?
Darn it.
Darn.
No, best
Well,
not.
There you have it. Families text 5,000 times a year
About dinner.
eating or dinner alone. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
No, there you go. Suppose it's time. Kyle Albert on Facebook says, "What's for dinner, babe?"
Oh my gosh. Yep. Here it goes.
There it goes. All right, we're going to get into the news. It's time, fellas.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Todd Moore in Dirks, and by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
This is KDQN News, and I'm Patrick Massey. If you've been traveling down Highway 70 west of town, you may notice something new at the J. Lynn Helm Sevier County Airport. Recently, a mural encouraging tourism in southwest Arkansas has been painted on one of the buildings. In the picture, a plane pulls a banner stating, "Welcome to the destination hub of southwest Arkansas," and it flies over a lake featuring a bass, a canoe, hills, and to the side, a cannon and a diamond. Each of these elements represents points of interest for travelers to our area, from local lakes to diamond mines and historic sites. The mural is an invitation for folks to stay in Sevier County and enjoy day trips in any direction from here. The artwork was painted by Darlene Taylor, and I think everybody knows her work by now. It's all over the place, beautiful stuff, and was made possible through a grant through Create Bridges. That is an initiative for Sevier, Little River, and Howard counties aimed at strengthening the retail, tourism, and hospitality sectors. Organizers gave many thanks to the airport board for allowing the use of their building to promote tourism for Sevier County. Through the grant, another mural has been planned for the county and should be in progress soon. And big shout out to Suzanne Babb of Create Bridges for helping us with that story and getting us a great picture of the mural you can find on our website at kdqn.net. Now, great story from yesterday. The Rotary Cup has been presented each year to the most valuable senior on the Kdqn Leopards football team, all the way back since 1936. Past winners of the award represent the top students and athletes spanning over 8 decades at Kdqn High School. At Monday's noon meeting of the Kdqn Rotary Club, the voice of the Leopards, Jay Bunyard, presented the award for the 2022 season to linebacker and fullback Trey Brown. He's the 87th all-time recipient of the Rotary Cup. What an awesome tradition, and congratulations to a fine young man, a co-captain on the team this year. Brown led the team in tackles with 92. For his career, he was credited with 174 tackles and 12 tackles for loss. He rushed for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns this season. He was named to the All 5A South Conference first team as a junior and as a senior. Brown also excels in the classroom with a 3.5 grade point average and made a 25 on the ACT. Smart cookie right there. He's active in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, National Honor Society, and serves as vice president of the show choir, where he also received the Director's Award. He is the son of Cliff and Cassandra Brown. Trey plans to go to college after graduation in May and major in computer science and minor in business. Now, besides performance on the football field, the Rotary Cup is also based on character, leadership, scholastic achievements, and participation in other school activities. So again, congratulations, Trey Brown, this year's Rotary Cup recipient. We'll have some more news for you, but first let's take a break and hear these words from our sponsors.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics. Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, the Woods Agency in Kdqn, or Todd Moore in Dirks.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, make it give me something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they take your trade in too.
Fall is here, and that means it's four-wheel drive season. Hi, I'm Shannon with Teeter Motor Company. If there's one thing you should know, it's that we have the largest selection of Tacoma 4Runners and Jeeps in the state. The holidays are coming, so let us make your first payment on any vehicle purchase in November, December. So come see us and test drive one of our quality pre-owned vehicles today. Teeter Motor Company, 1201 Highway 71 South, Mena.
And we're back with KDQN News. Beginning this past Saturday, and for the first time in modern history, Arkansas hunters will be able to legally harvest a black bear in parts of southern Arkansas where it has been traditionally prohibited. While the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission and many hunters are excited about this milestone in conservation and opportunity for hunters, there's a few key points to remember to get the most out of the hunt and ensure it remains a fixture in Arkansas's outdoors. Of course, still 3 days left of the season because this year's inaugural black bear season for Bear Zone 3 was started to Saturday, December 10th, continues through the 16th, but now it may close earlier than December 16th if the quota for the zone is reached. The quota for Zone 3, which includes the southern 3/4 of Sevier County and all of Little River, is 5 bears. Hunters may use modern guns, muzzle loaders, or archery equipment, and the statewide limit is 1 bear per season. Hunters successful in killing a bear here in Zone 3 must immediately check their bear through the AGFC's mobile app, through the AGFC website, or by calling 877-731-5627 to report their harvest. Just as with deer, once a bear has been checked in, it does not need to be tagged unless it leaves your possession. If a hunter cannot immediately check the bear, they must make their own tag with ink, including their name, date, and bear zone of harvest. They may check the bear within 12 hours of harvest. Pretty standard stuff there. The warm weather now may have more female bears out feeding instead of denning up, and hunters should avoid shooting any female bears with cubs. It is legal to shoot one, but those cubs are the future of the population, and they will den with their mother for an additional year. If you can tell that it's a female, honestly, it'd be best to let it pass. The AGFC has worked on a video to help hunters tell the difference between boars and sows, but obviously if a cub is with the bear, it is a sow. AGFC biologists also caution that there is some research going on here in southwest Arkansas on bears, and hunters are asked to pass on shooting those. As part of the new season, biologists and staff have outfitted a few female bears with special satellite tracking collars to give detailed information about their movements throughout the year, including this hunting season. So far, 13 of the dedicated 15 collars have been placed. Again, it is legal to harvest a collared bear, but biologists really would prefer people give them a pass. And one more story here before we get back to our regular programming. The Kdqn senior teams advanced with some impressive opening round victories Monday night in the Nashville Bankers Classic Senior Tournament. The Leopards edged Mineral Springs in overtime 63-60, while the Lady Leopards defeated Cossatot River 45-34. The Leopards and Mineral Springs were tied at 52 at the end of regulation. The Leopards outscored the Hornets 11-8 in overtime to post the 63-60 victory. Manny Hernandez, our McDonald's player of the night, led the way with 19 points and 9 rebounds. Cooper Young pitched in 16. Nathan Patterson, who missed the last 3 games with a foot injury, added 10 points in his return to action Monday night. With the win, the Kdqn boys improved to 3-4 on the season. The Leopards return to Nashville to meet the Acorn Tigers in semifinal action tomorrow night starting at 8:45. In the girls' contest, Kdqn jumped out to an 8-0 lead to set the tone and led coast to coast for the 45-34 victory over Cossatot River. Belle Lindsay led the Lady Leopards with 21. Allison Dawkins chipped in with 9. Laurel Morphew added 7. For the Lady Eagles, Landry Richardson scored 16. The Lady Leopards, now 5-2 on the season, returned to Nashville for the semifinals Thursday evening. Cossatot River's girls fell to 6-7 on the year. We'll be back later this morning and throughout the day with some more local news, sports, and upcoming events. In the meantime, check out our website, kdqn.net. Find us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
Dr. Rachel King and staff at King Medical Clinic, 180 Highway 71 South in Ashdown, Take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. May the memories of the time brighten your holidays for years to come. Remember the true meaning of Christmas, the birth of a Savior. Dr. King and staff at King Medical Clinic are ready to care for you and your family. Highway 71 South in Ashdown.
So, you're not a big fan of holiday shopping. It's fine. Scratch everyone off your list in one blissful act of holiday cheer. Scratch off tickets. Yup, they're right around the corner, and they literally wrap themselves. Tickets start at only $1. Happy holidays, Arkansas.
'Tis the season for easy gifts. Dash on over to your Arkansas Scholarship Lottery retailer and gift, scratch, win. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Did you know that Weyerhaeuser began operating in Arkansas in 1956 and currently employs 655 Arkansans? 100% of our 1.2 million acres of timberland are certified to sustainable forestry standards, and 100% of the fiber in our wood products are certified to the SFI Fiber Sourcing Standard. We've been developing new building products and solutions for more than 100 years, carrying on the tradition of providing for our families and neighbors with products that we can be proud of.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas to all of you from Number One Country 92.1 and 102, The Good Path. My name is Shelley Copeland, and you know what helps me feel happiness at Christmas? It's being able to look around and see all the people that I love and care about and show them that I love them, not only through gifts, but through words and actions, and that's something I try to do year-round. Giving to others is the best way to get happy. So get happy and have a good Christmas.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, part of our tractor lineup rated #1 in durability and owner experience, Z Series mowers and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Bring home the Kubota L2501 tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus save up to $1,100, now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma, or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and Green's Jewelry Store knows just what you need for that special someone in your life. To make things even better, Green's Jewelry in Ashdown is having their store-wide Christmas sale. Everything's specially priced with large selections to choose from, like diamond earrings starting at just $26, or diamond bracelets starting at $29. You won't need the mistletoe this year. Just say charge it with my Green's Jewelry card, and you'll receive 12 months no-interest financing with approved credit. That's Green's Jewelry in Jackson Square, Ashdown.
Your premier propane provider, Pinnacle Propane, is back and stronger than ever with aggressive low pricing, consistently reliable service, and safety measures second to none. Pinnacle Propane is your best choice for safe, reliable propane and service at a great price. Call or visit one of our local service centers at Hope, Monticello, Mena, Nashville, or Kdqn to find which budget plan works best for you. For services, contact information, or to make a payment, visit us online at pinnaclepropane.com.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
It's been a pleasure serving you this year. From all of us here at the bank, we would like to thank all of our customers for another great year. We sincerely appreciate your business and look forward to working with you again next year. Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year to you and your family. Horatio State Bank, member FDIC.
That is right. We are back live on Kdqn 92.1. Your number one country, it's the Morning Brew. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. So yeah, Patrick's going to join us here in a second. I want to ask his opinion on all this phone nonsense. And but can we read that article
Yes,
about the Fortnite. Canadian parents suing Fortnite, which seems weird. You can't just sue people in Canada very easily.
No.
Yeah, but they're going to sue Fortnite because the kids are too addicted.
Yes.
Your fault, parents.
Some kids are so dependent on Fortnite, they've stopped eating and sleeping, according to BBC News.
Yeah.
The court concludes that there is a serious issue to be argued, supported by sufficient and specific allegations as to the existence of risks or even dangers arising from the use of Fortnite. So they're basically saying this is grounded.
Well, it's like, isn't this the same as suing McDonald's because you got a fat butt now?
I think so.
You know?
I think it's pretty ridiculous,
Yeah.
especially in Canada.
Yeah, especially in Canada.
Yeah.
They provide the thing. You have to buy it and give it to your children.
Mhm.
So you bought the console, you bought that, you bought all
let
of that.
them play.
You let them play. And yeah, of course that's going to happen. It's an addicting thing, you know?
Mhm. So, I mean, what are they trying to do with this? Are they trying to get them to shut down Fortnite?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
What,
yeah, like that's going to happen. It's
money?
Like
I mean,
it's like the most popular game ever because kids are playing it. It's for
Yeah.
kids. But is it really for kids? Because the whole thing is depending on how old your kids are. Here, let me give you the premise of Fortnite. You parachute down onto like an island as your character, and they use characters from all the. You could be Spider-Man or Rick from Rick and Morty, or Homer Simpson, I'm sure, or whatever. So you parachute down and you loot and you look for guns to then kill all the other players, and hopefully the point of the game is that you're the last person left. That's the point of the game. So, big deal, right? We're desensitized to this, even though back in the day people were like watching Asteroids like, this is too violent. Watching Mario like, the poor Goombas, just stomping on their head.
The centipede, man?
The centipede, yeah. So now we're all like, yeah, whatever. Kids are playing Grand Theft Auto and whatnot. It's like, oh, Fortnite, big whoop. But still, it's a violent. They're picking up weapons and shooting the other players.
Very competitive, right?
Very competitive.
It's a mature environment, you could say, but it is so designed for kids.
Yeah,
like
also
little kids.
Little kids, and the big thing about it, the scariest thing about it, is that the chatting in game is a big part of it too.
Yeah.
Like you're meant to be yelling at everybody else and making fun of them when you get them or whatever, and it's like it's
just sheer
screaming
chaos.
It's chaos and obscenities and horrible.
I've never played it, but I've seen like a grown man play it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Like, as somebody we know, I went over to their house one time to help them with something, or hoping they could help me with something.
Yeah.
And the guy's just too busy playing Fortnite, like wouldn't even look up from it, and I'm watching it. It's the goofiest, dumbest looking thing to me, and I like a good video game from time to time. This one's just cartoonish and clownish, but I can see a lot of bright lights, vivid colors. It's very addictive, a lot of noise, and stuff.
It's just overstimulation,
very overstimulating. But we keep hearing. I saw you had this about a lawsuit against Fortnite because I've heard this from parents like in person who say it's ruining their children.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fortnite specifically.
Yeah.
Whereas I know one guy who told me like, man, his son used to love to go hunting with him, love to help him out. If he got to go repair a fence on the farm or something, he used to love to go do all this stuff. Now just literally all he wants to do is play Fortnite.
Yeah.
And he says he doesn't let it happen at his house, but when he goes to his mama's house, that's all Fortnite over there. So when he comes back, he brings his Xbox and stuff with him. And Dad's just like giving up. He's like, man, I can either force him not to do it and him hate me, or I can just let him do it and he still kind of hates me a little bit.
Well, either way, you have to replace it with something else. That's what I believe. If you're going to keep Fortnite from the kid, you're going to also have to work at it. I mean, you're dealing with a drug addict at this point.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're dealing with a
Absolutely.
drug addict. So let's replace it with something else, okay? So what do you like doing with your kids? Do more of it. I know it takes more of your time, but that's the reason they're addicted to Fortnite in the first place, in the Fort place, because over at the Ford place, because you're like, yeah, play Fortnite because I'm busy, or something like that. It's, like how you could buy some bikes.
Yeah.
You could sell that Xbox One mini fridge thing. You get $600 for it or something. How much can you do with that? It's a ton. You could buy a bunch of bikes. You could buy, a baseball a baseball and a glove and toss that around or something. A baseball ball. Buy one of those basketball hoops for the driveway. And
new
shoot
little
some
hunting rifle,
a hunting
take 'em
rifle.
out, you know? I mean, I don't know. That's why I don't.
bike?
I don't think it's fair to sue Fortnite.
No,
you don't sue drug dealers.
Yeah.
That just doesn't happen.
Here in this country, you sue McDonald's. That's what I said earlier. It's like suing McDonald's because you gained weight from it.
I mean, this is like it's a little personal responsibility comes in at this point,
Mhm.
but it's also easy. Like, you can't totally fault parents either because it's like I think these things kind of creep up on you. A lot of people around my age or a little older that have kids that are at that age of playing video games. The parents play video games too, and they were a little more innocent back in the day. And there was the kind of games you play for like 20 minutes and you were done with it. You go do something else. Man, the games nowadays are designed to like you play it for 100 hours and you're 10% complete. On it,
Right.
I feel like it's kind of crept up on folks.
Yeah.
It's like my buddy who says this ruined his son. Man, he never meant for that to happen. He just got the Xbox and he thought it'd be fun. He can play it, after he's done his homework and stuff. Now it's replaced everything.
Right.
It was a failure of good intentions.
Yeah. I understand. It's just there's a point where you have to do something. I mean, people act so powerless with their kids. I get it. I'm a kid of I'm the father of an almost 3-month-old.
Mhm.
At this point, it's
You're
just
an expert, right?
Change them, feed them, burp them, sleep them, change them.
He's
feed
not
'em, burp
playing
'em.
Fortnite
He
yet,
ain't
is he?
playing Fortnite. So I don't know. And again, I said this earlier. Maybe in 3 years' time, I will be just as powerless. But I don't know. I just don't see it happening. I don't know. Maybe it's I'm not addicted to video games. I'm not addicted to social media and my phone. I play a lot of YouTube, but I listen to a lot of YouTube. I can I listen to podcasts and stuff and radio shows from it. I'm not like sitting there like super invested in it at all times. I can.
To be honest, this what terrifies
monkey
me.
see, monkey do type thing.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point, and but I think I don't know, some of these things like Fortnite's just a perfect example where it just seems like an innocent, goofy little thing, and you're like, it's just something, reward them. Hey, it's Christmas. Here's a nice Santa brought you Fortnite, or it's free, I guess. So, but
the game, the
just
the
brought you the
console.
console. And
Which is not
play
free.
No, it's like something just play in the evening hours a little bit because you think that it's just hey, he'll play it 30 minutes and he'll be done with it. Now it's like 6 hours a day kind of thing. Now like homework slipping and schoolwork skipping. Don't want to play sports anymore because. That takes away from Fortnite time. I don't know. It terrifies me as, again, I'm a very new parent. I don't know any, I'm not going to pretend to know anything. But I tell you, I know what scares me, and the big things is TikTok and Instagram. Having a baby girl, like when that girl gets a little older, like that's what terrifies me, is getting on those social media platforms, constantly being bombarded with images of women who maybe are more beautiful than she is, and how it's like, all you got to do is buy this makeup, or you got to do this or that, dress like this, to be like that. And I don't know, it's just weird. 100 years ago, before advertising, really, you were never the only people you could compare yourself to were like your immediate, the folks around you. There's a good chance you were the prettiest person around, the most handsome person around. Now, I mean, as soon as you get on Instagram, like you're now being compared to the most beautiful people in the world,
right?
The curated population.
So how do you keep that? I mean, don't give them give them the phone.
You figure that out. You're probably going to be, you need to write some books.
Yeah. You think?
I think so. Yeah.
You think? Because I don't know. I've met some kids that were great kids.
Oh,
and
man,
they
there's a
do
lot of
not
great
have
kids.
no phone. They don't have the Xbox console. It's the parents supplying them. They're giving their parents are like the drug. Just try this, man. Just try that, and then it's you're addicted now.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's a little different. You may not know that it's a bad thing. You know, you may get
we do now. It's
we
easy
do
enough
now. We should.
And here's the thing, all right? It used to be TV, but now it's like if your kid is addicted to the phone or the game, just come up behind them and turn the TV off. Or just take the phone from them and see their reaction, and then that'll probably be a good gauge of whether or not that's a good thing.
But then
for
it's
not.
too, like if it's a bad reaction, it's like too late at that point. What do you do?
You gotta work.
You know?
You gotta work
Is
at
there
it now.
methadone for phone
Yeah,
addiction?
it's
Is
called
there
going out camping with your kid. Like you gotta replace it. You gotta do.
You're gonna want to kill
something.
your kid by the end of it.
It's just like
take a kid who's addicted to Instagram or TikTok or Fortnite or whatever, and you're like, you know what? You're leaving that behind. You're going camping this weekend.
Yeah.
You're about to have the most miserable experience of your life, and you're going to want to strangle your child at the end.
Yeah?
of it, is my assumption. I don't know from personal experience, obviously, but
Right.
you're going to have a nightmare on your hands.
Right. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna do my very, very best to make sure it doesn't get to that point.
Yeah.
You know. And I the one thing I don't buy into is the whole like, well, all the other kids have it, you know, and he's gonna be the weird one without it. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a great argument. Like
Messaging is where that is critical.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell your kid, oh, you're better than these other people because you're not addicted to social media. It's just, hey, you know what? There's a different path out there, and you don't need to take that.
Yeah,
there's
some
a more
people
rewarding path.
Yes, there's some people who feel the need to do that type of thing, and there's other people that don't. And I bet you the other people that don't are more successful and more. Yeah, listen, I went to high school, and there was a boy named Kdqn, and Kdqn was perhaps the coolest kid that you would ever meet. Like in high school, especially,
he was the cool guy.
He was the cool guy with the popular kids. He was the cool guy. He like helped out the nerds.
Yeah,
you know, if like a nerd got bullied and dropped his textbooks, Kdqn was there to pick him up and then also be like, hey man, why you got to do this to, you know, Dalton or whatever,
like
football team,
yeah,
track
so nobody's
star
gonna mess with him. Track
yeah,
star,
he was track star
because you guys sucked at football. I remember
yes,
that.
we did. Yeah, we beat you though. We made it to state champion. Yeah,
we beat the
Marauders 2 years in a row.
Oh
yeah.
man,
the Marauders had
there goes
bad
me.
coach.
well, those charges and stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like with the Razorbacks, you know, when the problem all started when that motorcycle hit the ditch. All right,
yeah,
we had a
exactly.
similar thing happen
Yeah.
with the Marauders up north. All right,
That's right.
Yeah, well, there goes. I got some words to say at my next reunion.
Yeah.
yeah, we got beat by the Gophers.
Yeah. You did get beat by the. Go
I'm
for
all
it.
soured. I'm
Yeah,
soured up
yeah.
now. I don't even want to say nothing.
Yeah, my first year on the bench in high school football, we made it to the provincial championship. It's not state championship, all right? It's provincial.
Other provinces.
Yeah. But Kdqn
Yeah.
did not have a phone. And this is a different time. Obviously, it wasn't as embedded and ingrained.
Sure.
But if you were Kdqn in this day and age, and you were like, my dad said, you know, I don't need that phone. You know, I'm a track star. I'm like just cool.
I got
and, like,
stuff I'm doing.
Yeah. Like, I don't think anybody's going to think of Kdqn as weird. In fact, they'll probably be like, wow, Kdqn's cool, man. He doesn't even need, you know, Instagram or whatever.
He's
like
above, on a different plane,
yeah, on
right?
a different plane, man. That guy's going to be owning a landscape business or something like that, you know? And I don't know. I remember I'm going to reach out to Kdqn.
You should.
But I really want Miles to be Kdqn, you know? That's all I'm saying.
I got you,
and hopefully, I think it's still possible in this day and age.
Well, I think maybe it's a little bit of, like, as you said, monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
You know, and if
you have to change.
If you're a parent and you're spending your free time just doom scrolling on Facebook or just taking pictures of your dinner every night and putting it on Instagram, stuff like that. I mean, what's your kid gonna learn from that? It's the same thing, you know.
Exactly.
And I don't know. I mean, if you think that that's not a bad thing, then whatever. Then that's fine, you know. But if you're someone who's like, I don't want my kid to be all addicted to social media and stuff, well, you gotta make sure that you aren't either.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
good
exactly.
point.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
And it's so easy. Like I'm not going to fault anybody. Like, man, I find myself. I've told you all before. I went like a year without a phone, and I was still constantly checking my pocket for my phone. And I knew that at the 8-month mark, I was like, I haven't had a phone for 8 months. I'm still checking my pocket for my phone.
Yeah.
When I read a story, I read a story recently about like what the mental impacts that Facebook has. The whole time, I'm like, I need to check my Facebook page.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's
I'm with you, and I don't want to blame anybody. I don't want to sound like I'm like master foster
it
parent
crept up on us.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, all this stuff. We just know how bad it is now, you know, and even like little stuff like the pacifier. You know, I'm trying to get him off the pacifier. I don't like that. I don't like that there's this thing that he's like screaming, crying until you put this thing in his, and then he you know, and then that completely just pacifies him.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
You replace the binky with the TV when they're little. I mean, it's all pacifiers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You have a struggle getting him to stop using his little binky.
Yeah.
Imagine, you know, like when you start using TV as a babysitter
Exactly.
or just a diversion.
Yeah.
It's another battle you got to fight.
Right. Yeah, you have to change, you know, as well. You got to be like, you know, what does a kid want to do? What daddy's doing, right?
Sure.
You know, at the end of the day, like your son, what's daddy doing? Well, if he's out there, you know,
watching Alex Jones videos.
Yeah,
going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. Or if you're out there tinkering on a car, you know,
what does he want? He won't be right there with you.
Yeah, hold the light, hold
Yeah.
the flashlight for me. You
Yeah.
know, that type of thing. So
I just my plan is to maybe just move somewhere within Sevier County or Southwest Arkansas where there's no cell phone service.
Yeah.
Where there's just no internet. Sorry, we can't have internet
this
out here.
privileged thing, right? Like, you know, we got to go in town to get the cell phone service, and that's like a reward almost, or something like that. Like, yeah, we go out, you know, and then you can, you know, I don't know, like set up time for that type of thing. You know, I don't know, a reward system instead of a pacifier.
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
like. It might work.
I know somebody that
I just
lives-
watch a lot of Dr. Phil, so what am I?
You and I know somebody who lives right on Kdqn Lake. Like this is just right. I mean, just right there. It's a stone throw from their house, pretty much. As close to the lake as you can get.
Yeah.
You know, and complain about the lack of cell phone service and internet service. Like, you live right by the lake, man. You
you
have
need
made that decision right there to live there and enjoy that whole environment. You're gonna have to give up some, and maybe cell phone service that should be just fine.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
You got
definitely.
all that to.
I'm trying to
enjoy.
rethink some of the things that I'm doing, you know, and there's certain days where I'm bad, you know, and I'm a baby. I'm a big baby. Like with my tooth right now, I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. But like there's certain days, you know, like when thinking about, you know, the dresser that I have now and sanding it and painting it for him and stuff, and like this little stuff, trying to set up the house nice, and I don't know. I'm failing at a lot of it right now, but I got the right. I'm in the right mind state to go forward with it, and you know, change the way I work.
Well, I don't think, you know, if you find that maybe you're doing things that you don't want your child to do when it comes to social, you don't just throw your phone out the window. It's nothing. Doesn't have to be anything like that. It's just a little gradual things, you know, and
reward yourself like with it, like he would. You're like your kid would.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. See, all right, we got this, dude. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. Yikes! I'm not very envious of what you guys have to go through.
Here's the thing. I don't want to raise a bad person. That's that's my biggest fear in life right now, is raising somebody who's anything like me.
Yeah, that's.
I don't want to raise. I could be responsible for like an apocalypse. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah, I don't want that. So
you don't want little Miles to be the next Stalin or something.
No,
is that what you're saying?
exactly. Yeah, and that's what. Some of these, you know, I mean, of course, most of these kids are going to grow up to be nothing. But,
Jeez.
you know, I just don't want to, I don't want, you know, just raise a bad person, essentially. Yeah.
You know, and I've thought about that too. You know, I think that financial success is less important than just like a moral success. You know, just be a good person. Let that be the foundation. Is just be a decent person.
Yeah.
And you know what? Be a decent, content person. A lot of other things are just kind of probably fall in line.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. You know, the whole nice guys finish last thing. I don't know. I mean, I think we still live in a good enough society where nice guys can still do really good, and nice girls and whatever in between as well.
Yeah. Nice people finish last. They maybe they finish second or third. I mean, but everybody likes them on the way.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no doubt that being a rat, you know, will probably win you the race. You know, like in the long
like
end,
if you want to be like a Goldman Sachs investor or something, absolutely. You know, be a rat because you got to get to that place.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
I don't think everybody wants their kids to be Goldman Sachs investors.
No, I don't think so. I'm kind of with you with that.
Good luck ever getting them back for Christmas, for
Yeah.
one. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry,
son.
I'm working on the big Penske deal.
Yeah.
I can't make it for Christmas.
You're not Penske material. That's what I say to you, son. All right. How about some Christmas trivia?
Let's do it.
Are you guys down?
Yeah.
All right. So this one's brought to you by Delo's Diner. This is how it works. We have 5 days in this week. Every single day, we will be playing a snippet of a Christmas song. You got to call 642-2190. If you get if you guess the song correctly, you get put in a placement for now drawing on Friday for a $50 gift from Delo's Diner.
Okay.
If that was too many words.
I am going to Ashdown tomorrow for a little local reporting, and I plan to, if I can't take the subject of the interview to Delo's Diner, I'm going to go myself. So I'll be back Thursday morning with a report on that.
A report on Delo's Diner. All right, I like it. So here is the Christmas song, 642-2190, the number to call. Here is your snippet. Can you guess it?
Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of fig.
To the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Christmas Trivia.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
You are absolutely
Bingo.
correct. All right, who do we have on the phone?
Callie Davis.
Callie Davis. Awesome. All right, so you don't win anything today. You are just now in the drawing for Friday to win a great $50 value prize from Delo's Diner. Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you.
Boom, just like that.
Wow.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
I guess I haven't listened to that one long enough. It's like,
or Dominic the Donkey.
Yeah.
See, I'm throwing out the hardball.
You are. Like, I heard that, and I was like, was that the Christmas special by Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show?
I got a story about them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got a story about them. So,
are you jealous because you were never on the cover of the Rolling Stones?
No. Well,
maybe
you
you
know,
were.
maybe a
I
little
don't-
bit.
yeah.
Maybe I could have been. I don't read every issue. I was obsessed with CCR as a child. I had the greatest hits. You remember that? It was like the blackface album. Or that's a weird way to say it. The face of the album was black with gold writing and stuff. It was their greatest hits. By the way, CCR. Every song is the greatest hit.
Yeah.
But I would play it on my CD player downstairs in my mother and stepfather's house, right? And I would play it on repeat, you know? And one thing, I remember one day, I was doing this. I was down in that's where the computer was. And I was on like a puzzle website, like you would do puzzles, and I would puzzle together the United States. I would do that in Canada, so I never forgot where everything was.
Cool, yeah.
And it was not labeled. It was just like fit all the states.
You could totally pick out where Idaho is right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
on the north east. No, I'm kidding.
By Florida, right?
Yeah. It's below Florida.
Okay,
actually.
yeah.
But yeah, I would do that, and I would listen to CCR. Like I was the most American kid in Canada right then and there. And I think probably the third or fourth rotation of the CD. You know, and I'm blasting it.
Yeah.
Stepdad comes down and he's like, lay off on the CCR a little bit. I got this for you.
Other bands exist in the
Other
world.
bands exist. And he brought me Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show, or what is it? The Medicine Stone, or
the Medicine Show.
Yeah. And I put that on, like in 30 seconds, that disc was thrown against. This is the worst thing I've ever heard. It was like Canadian CCR.
Yeah. I will say the guy has got a great voice. He just never really seems to use it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It was more like a talking thing that he was doing.
But when he
there.
throws that on the cover of the Rolling Stones, it's good. He's
Yeah,
got it. He's got a good voice about him.
Yeah, it's not bad. But that's my Dr. Hook story there.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
No?
No.
I just thought it was Canadian CCR. I was waiting for them to sing about, I don't even know what you would sing about.
Yeah, just living on the white shale.
Yeah.
Or the white with the shield, the Canadian shield.
Shield,
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Living on the shield.
Yeah. Rocking it out down in Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't no prime minister's son. And then, yeah. Is that my favorite thing about Canadians? They'll be like, "Why do we have to learn your history?" You know, like, why do you learn ours in school? I'm like, do something, anything at all. All you guys are laying your hats on is burning down the White House. Well, we built it again, bigger and better.
Absolutely. You want to try it again? You want to try coming back down here? Yeah. See what happens.
That's right, Canadians. And then literally everybody in this town is like, "You're from Canada, right?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh man, yeah.
Born in Arkansas.
You were like a double agent.
I was,
or a triple agent.
I was kind of a triple agent.
Yes,
That's exactly right.
Yeah. But that's I remember in Canadian history, it was like, oh my, fur trappers and cutting down pine trees and it was really cold and then it got to the 70s with the rise of the Front de Libération de Quebec. This was a terrorist group that formed in Quebec, which is one of the biggest provinces of Canada.
Skipped.
Yeah,
you skipped.
There's like 500 years. Yeah,
of nothing.
To go to like 10 years of this terrorist group that like kidnap people and they like bomb things because I don't know how many people are aware, but Quebec has long tried to be its own country. It was stuck almost right in the middle of Canada.
Got to be the biggest province or one of them, right? It's
huge.
huge.
Outside the territories, I guess. Maybe Ontario's bigger, but
it'd be like if Texas is trying to.
This is where Montreal is. Everybody knows Montreal, so imagine the province, the state that has Montreal, and it's like we don't want to be part of Canada. We want to be our own country because we're all French speaking, and you guys don't speak French. And they had like a terrorist group rise up, to force that to happen.
It was like assassinated car bombs, right?
Yeah.
Cell
it was
phone bombs.
Man, it was serious. Yeah, it was very serious, and. That back in the 90s, there was actually a vote. I forget what it was called, but there was a vote for Quebec to be its own country, and I think it failed by just like 1% or something. If I remember my history right, it was like a couple of votes, and Quebec there would be 4 countries in North America now, as opposed to just Mexico, Canada, and the United States.
That'd be crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. And one of the big holdups for them is they still wanted to use the Canadian dollar. Like, we want to be our own country, but we want your money because we won't have to like go through the bother of making our own financial system and currency and all that. And the rest of Canada was like, screw you. You got your Quebec dollars, your little French dollars.
We ain't down with that.
Yeah.
No, that was Canadian history, was some fur trappers, and then we spent 3 months of the semester on First Nations people.
Yes.
And making little canoes. Like, I made the same canoe, the little out of the leather canoe, keychain canoe, 3 years in a row. It's just like, all right, open up the text. Okay, here's how to make the canoe. Again, man. And it was never like, okay, next year we're going to hear about like the brutal war or something. No, it was always,
like
and then
World War II? Like, we sent a couple of guys over there to help out. But
they never mentioned that. I had to learn later about Normandy.
And
stuff, you know?
And Canada did have, a small but important role to play. One of the whole beaches at Normandy was just for Canadian troops, Sword or not, Juno was ours, I think, and Sword, I believe, was theirs. So
they did their part.
And Canada's just like, no, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're just going to talk about, they're very like woke history books where they've omented all the...
killing Nazis is good.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a good thing.
It was back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about
it's
now.
not politically correct.
You don't do that.
They have feelings, too. Bad ones.
We're way late.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
get into
sorry.
the birthday club. No, it's fine. Canadian history. You
all you
learned it.
Yep.
That was it. Easy enough. Birthday club brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in Kdqn today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
All right. It's time for the birthday club, and it's brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. 642-2190. That's the number to call to get your birthdays and anniversaries in. And let's check the Facebook. First off, I think there's a Facebook birthday rolling. So we're going to look at that. Yeah, I see it. I see you on there. Just got to get it open. Have a good time. Do birthday. All right, here we go. Deborah Wakefield House says, I want to wish my daughter and son-in-law, Biscuit Wisenhunt and Shanna Wisenhunt, a very happy anniversary. They were married on 12/13 of 2014.
Whoa, all right.
Yeah.
8 years.
Yeah. 8 years.
Cool.
Love, Mom and David House. We'll put you right into the drawing for the anniversary club. Biscuit and Shanna Wisenhunt.
Look at
there
that.
you go.
That's
I love that. Biscuit.
Oh, back today, 2003, Doug Saddam Hussein out of that spider hole we found him in. Yeah, what a fall for that guy.
No kidding. Who else? It's an interesting thing. When famous people die, and say a lot of them in a week, who gets the top billing? Who gets the news? Because Saddam died, then James Brown died. And James Brown got nothing.
Nothing.
James Brown. Saddam took it. Yeah, I've heard some other comedians talk about who, like, if you were in a plane crash, like, have you ever been on a plane, rather, and seen somebody famous, and if that crashed, like would you even be mentioned?
Yeah.
Somebody says, like, Alex Trebek, like, I wouldn't even be a footnote in that.
Oh, 2019, 16-year-old climate activist Greta Thunberg named Times Person of the Year. She's done anything? Like, what
No.
did she just, like, complained a lot. She had that really mean face.
Right.
That was all I
Which
remember.
one is it?
Greta, the Swedish climate activist.
Oh, yeah,
that was
yeah,
like
yeah.
16. It's like, shouldn't you be in school?
Yeah. She just shouts at the other generation for ruining the planet.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But I you know what? I don't like to hate on her that much.
Yeah.
Like, that's some
I don't know
conviction for a
anything. Yeah.
13-year-old or however.
That's true.
That's at least one thing. I mean, we were just talking about Fortnite.
She just said she tried to convince her parents to become vegans. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't agree. I'm just like, I respect. No, I don't. No. All right. I'm gonna try this name. I think this is right. A big happy birthday going out to Jack Lovelace. I believe Lovelace. I get the nod. Lovelace of Nashville. That's a happy birthday from your church family, Jack Lovelace. Big birthday on the day.
I've got a big happy 49th birthday to Debbie Seymour of Kdqn.
Whoa.
That's from Randy, Linda, and your Fraser nieces and nephews.
Yay.
49.
Debbie Seymour, happy birthday to you.
I got to send my intern to get the birthday folder. I'm sorry, Jennifer. Let's have a look at this.
Holy smokes, I'm looking. It is Gerald Batty's birthday today. Happy birthday to you, man.
Nice.
Good guy out there.
Brandon Anderson, Jose Camarez, Harry Flowers, Ronald Farley, Ronique Roberts, and Ed Carter, all celebrating birthdays over at Tyson Foods, Inc. I had an easier go of it today than Greg did yesterday.
Yeah, that was like some bad Scrabble hands.
he did it, though.
Yesterday. Oh, our stepsister, Ricky Dillastone.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ricky. Ricky, she's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She's good peoples.
Good peoples.
We have a small family, so we got to, shout out
Our
to
little
our stepsister.
step nephew that she had. You know, can't wait. She keeps talking. A little older, she's gonna send him down here for the summer.
Yeah.
For a good Arkansas experience because of course they live in the city up in Canada. But I figured guns and Keystone Light. Well, no, it was
No.
that one's 21. But guns and some back road.
How about a yoo-hoo for the kid?
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
We'll remember that.
Take him on some boating adventures.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to get him down here one
For
of these
sure.
summers.
You're going to be, I'm going to try and be not the big man around the house when Miles is older. I want Patrick to be like like Uncle Patrick is like an outdoor rough.
He always
you know?
stinks. Yeah.
Aww.
He's dirty.
He's dirty,
Yeah.
but it's a fun kind of dirty.
Yeah.
You know?
I did see here y'all were looking at the weirdest things to buy for people this Christmas. One of the things to go back what we were talking about earlier is a little mini jail that you can buy that is designed to put cell phones in.
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
No, not really.
Give you guys another minute here on the Birthday Club, 642-2190. Send them through on Facebook. Go to our Facebook Live even and post it on there if you got just even a little shout-out. I'm taking any and all shout-outs, like congratulations to Trey Brown, for
Rotary
example,
Cup.
for Rotary Cup. I'm taking any and everything.
Yeah, shout out to Darlene Taylor for
Yeah.
that wonderful mural at the Sevier County Airport, the J. Lynn Helms Sevier County Airport. Very, very cool looking. And to all the other murals she's done around town. Of course, that we got ones on east side of town, west side of town now. Doesn't matter where you're coming from. You get to DeQueen, you're going to see some of Darlene Taylor's work.
Yeah.
It was very nice work.
Line 3. You know, I'm thinking the Birthday Club is a little... You know, it's
too much in the box?
It's too much in the box. We need to open this up to be anything and everything
love
you
it.
want to shout out.
Man, your kid did something real amazing.
Yeah, shout
Scored
it
really
out.
good. Scored perfect on a math test. Let us know about
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Love it.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew's Birthday Club.
Good morning. I want to give a shout out to my wife. She walks this Saturday at UALR with her masters.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go.
What's that? Can we ask what's her degree in?
Well, her first degree is in psychology. The second one is in counseling.
Well, all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I have her number? I got some issues to work through.
I think she's got enough to deal with Rick.
Yeah, no kidding.
There you go.
Did she write her dissertation on you?
Masters.
Dang,
Wow.
cool.
Masters.
You give her a big congratulations.
Yeah.
What a great lady you got there, Rick.
For sure.
Amen to that.
All
Y'all have
right.
a good one.
You too, man. Thanks for
Man.
calling in. Just like that.
Walking at Euler, that's big time.
huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got Christina Ambrose on Facebook saying many congratulations to my son for making the baseball team. Boom.
Right.
See,
Love it.
well,
Yeah.
Forget about the birthdays. No, still calling the birthdays, but
Yeah.
calling your congratulations, your shout outs, all that. We're opening up the birthday club. We're
Let's
going to call
do
it
it.
something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
The congratulatory club.
Congratulatory.
Ugh, I can't say that every day.
Yeah, we
That's a great
appreciate
idea.
everybody. So yeah, tomorrow, because it's basically over now, but tomorrow start thinking of things you want to shout out your friends and family for.
Because everybody's got something to be proud of, either of themselves or a family member or something. You know, it's like I've talked about on the radio here. I'd like to get everybody in the news at some point. You know, for something they did, not just a bad thing. You know, you don't have to do a bad thing to get in the news. You know,
That's a surefire way to get
It's
it.
a surefire way, absolutely. As somebody asked me, like, what do I need to do to get them? Well, that's there's a couple things.
Yeah.
Certainly get you on the front page.
Yeah. Congratulations to Jen for being so sober.
Thanks.
You were so sober.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's
sober.
very
I think,
depressing.
let's see, what is it? Tuesday, Friday. I'm 7 months sober.
7 months.
Yes.
Look at that. This
Yeah.
Friday?
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like about a month ago that
Yeah.
you were
6 months. 6 months
so-
is huge.
That's a big one.
Congratulations to your foray into baby photography.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You know, I hope I don't have to like schedule you in the future.
Absolutely
for it, but-
not.
All right.
I hope to be around for all the photo taking opportunities on every
right.
holiday.
Yeah.
That goes for you too.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
we have definitely figured out that Mariah, my baby girl, her favorite person is you.
Aww.
There is just something like as soon as she sees you, she's like,
Yeah.
gimme.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
loves
That
her
makes
aunt.
my heart happy.
The two of y'all are going to have a crazy, awesome relationship.
Yes, we are. I'm
Yep.
so excited.
Tanya Walcott on our Facebook Live. Congrats to my son for graduating with his associate's degree and Phi Theta Kappa honor. Just one semester after graduating high school. Very proud of Ethan Walcott.
Ethan is the
Awesome.
Yeah,
that
he's crazy.
guy's going to go on to do some amazing
Yeah.
things. So congratulations! One semester, I was just like, how in the world did he get his associate's degree? Right? He just graduated high school.
Yeah.
Well, of course, AP classes, and it's Ethan Walcott.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to do real good.
That's a new. We're going to work maybe on a new name, but
I'm
for
gonna
now,
work on it today.
Yeah. Birthday Club is now open to shout outs and congratulations for anything.
Dr. Teed's awesome congratulatory medicine show.
Yeah, that's right.
All right,
and then
I like
we'll find a Dr. Hook's song instrumental to play underneath it.
There we go. And surely no way that Facebook algorithm's going to pick up a Dr. Hook.
No, I don't think so. I think we're clear on that. Oh man,
I want to hear
appreciate
too.
everybody.
Maybe something to keep in mind is those awesome birthday gifts that you give or get.
Yeah.
You just get on Facebook page. Tell us all about that too.
Yeah.
So-
Man, it's flooding in. Kdqn Band Booster have sent an email about our wonderful fundraiser tonight, raffle for solid cedarwood raised planters and wonderful bake
Whoa.
sale. Come on out, support our amazing leopard band. It gets something sweet and win some beautiful raised planters. I'll take that too.
I love
That's
it.
great.
Cedar wood too. I believe that's like naturally water resistant. So you don't have to
Yes.
treat it or nothing.
Yes.
That'd make a perfect planter. And it smells so good.
Yeah.
Well done, Jennifer.
Sweet. I'm really excited to get this going.
Yeah, me too.
Starting tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well,
Starting
we'll get our brains rolling.
Yeah,
huh?
exactly.
Yeah.
So we can get rid of the Beatles too.
Yeah.
The
What
shout-out
about
club.
you guys? What's something that you're proud of right now? I want to hear from both of you.
Man, I'm proud of Patrick. For a lot of things. He's runner-up for Massey of the Year. I believe that has to go to Jen.
Yeah, definitely.
I disagree.
But my favorite thing I see about Patrick is I'm still pretty wary with the baby. Like, he's fragile. I'm getting better at just like, come here, type of thing. But
Yeah.
when he took Miles, whatever, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and you were just, did the thing where you flipped him over and put him on your knee.
Yeah.
And
I
like,
spun
and all
him
this.
on my finger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You can handle a baby like very well.
You're a pro.
Spinning him like a pizza dough.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and even Allie remarked, she was like, oh my God, Patrick is so good with babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was,
I wasn't
love
sure.
that.
I haven't had a whole lot of practice. So,
Yeah.
Figuring it
Awesome.
out.
yeah. And then the things you do with Mariah too, like where you do that thing where you like kind of grab her by the legs a little bit, and then her back rests against you, and she like sinks into this armchair.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you make a chair of your arms. That's awesome.
How about
Yeah,
that? That popped
that
up in
type
my
of thing.
memories yesterday.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
only got two positions with Miles.
I'm
I
starting
got
to
him
toss
here.
her in the air.
Yeah,
Like we're getting to
okay.
that point. Yeah. I give her some free fall now.
Yeah.
And
Oh, we're giving him, what do they call it though? Belly time or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, tummy time.
Yeah, tummy time. So we flip him over onto his stomach, and he keeps his head up.
It's good for the neck.
It's
right?
good for the neck, but you just see it just waning, the power waning over time. Like it's like eventually just like poof.
Yeah.
He just gives in. His head is still a bobblehead. Too
man.
heavy.
I'll tell you the proudest thing. I'm just going to get a little cheesy here for a second, a little sappy. The proudest thing I think I am is that the three of us are so far have been able to make this work out.
Yeah.
That three siblings can be on the radio together and not just be at each other's throats. Because as kids, we were always like fighting, just like the siblings do, And we had those moments and stuff. But the fact that three of us can do this every day and not hate each other.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I argue that we're the only ones in radio. We gotta be the only ones in radio right now who are like three siblings on the air. Find it.
Yeah.
Find another show.
Yeah.
We're at least in Arkansas, we're the only one. Like, so that's at least something.
It's funny, like at the reaction I get 9 times out of 10 for people when they're like, "Well, tell me about your show." I was like, "Well, I'm on there with my brother and my sister," and they're like, "What? I could not do that."
Yeah.
I not to say you don't love your siblings or whatever, but it's sometimes a little different to work with them.
Yeah, that's true. And then here's another thing: how proximity is everything, right? Like, we were not together for a long time. We were always split up throughout, especially getting into the later years. Like when I was a young teen, Patrick and Jen had already moved on.
There would be like years where we didn't see each other.
Yeah.
And thousands of miles between us and stuff. And then that, like, so if you don't believe you could do radio with your brother or sister, but they've lived like 2 feet from you your whole life, like basically at any moment you could just walk into their house, maybe that's why.
That could be a little.
Give us like a few years, then we'll hate each other. All right, I promise.
No way.
Yeah, something to look forward to. All right. Well, we got to get into the news.
Yes.
We got a brief amount of ads we got to get out through just before we do that. So we'll be back with the news in 2 minutes. It's the Brew Crew.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
So, you're not a big fan of holiday shopping. It's fine. Scratch everyone off your list in one blissful act of holiday cheer. Scratch off tickets. Yup, they're right around the corner, and they literally wrap themselves. Tickets start at only $1. Happy holidays, Arkansas.
'Tis the season for easy gifts. Dash on over to your Arkansas Scholarship Lottery retailer and gift, scratch, win. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Since 1974, Baker's Towing and Recovery has been there when you need them. Baker's knows things happen. Tires go flat, engines break down, radiator hoses bust, and sometimes vehicles just break down for no apparent reason at all. Isn't it good to know that no matter what the situation, Baker's Towing and Recovery is just a phone call away and ready to help when you need it most? With locations in Kdqn, Ashdown, and Texarkana. If you're in need of roadside assistance 24/7, call Baker's Towing and Recovery at 870-584-3676.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
Hey, it's KDQN News, and I'm Patrick Massey. If you've been traveling down Highway 70 west of town recently, you may have noticed something new at the J. Lynn Helms Sevier County Airport. Recently, a mural encouraging tourism in southwest Arkansas has been painted on one of the airport buildings. In the picture, a plane pulls a banner stating, "Welcome to the destination hub of southwest Arkansas," and it flies over a lake featuring a bass, a canoe, hills, and to the side, a cannon and a diamond. Each of these elements represents points of interest for travelers in our area, from local lakes to diamond mines and historic sites. The mural is an invitation for folks to stay Sevier County and enjoy day trips in any direction from here. The artwork was painted by the very talented Darlene Taylor and was made possible by a grant through Create Bridges, which is an initiative for Sevier, Little River, and Howard counties aimed at strengthening the retail, tourism, and hospitality sectors. Organizers gave many thanks to the airport board for allowing the use of their hangar building to promote tourism for Sevier County. And through the grant, another mural has been planned for the county and should be in progress soon. We've been talking a lot of shout outs, so shout out to Darlene Taylor again for that beautiful mural, and shout out to Suzanne Babb of Create Bridges for that wonderful story. In our next one, the Rotary Cup has been presented annually to the most valuable senior on the Kdqn Leopards football team since 1936. Past winners of the award represent top students and athletes spanning over 8 decades at Kdqn High School. And at Monday's noon meeting of the club, the voice of the Leopards, our very own Jay Bunyer, presented the award for the 2022 season to linebacker and fullback Trey Brown. He's the 87th all-time recipient of the Rotary Cup. That is so huge. A co-captain of the team in 2022. Brown led the team in tackles with a total of 92. For his career, he was credited with 174 tackles and 12 tackles for loss. He rushed for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns this season. He was named to the All-5A South Conference first team as a junior and as a senior. Brown also excels in the classroom with a 3.5 grade point average and made a 25 on the ACT. This is one smart young man. He's active also in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, National Honor Society, and serves as vice president of the show choir, where he also received the Director's Award. He is the son of Cliff and Cassandra Brown. Trey plans to go to college after graduation in May. and major in computer science and minor in business. Now, besides performance on the football field, the Rotary Cup is also based on character, leadership, scholastic achievements, and participation in other school activities. And obviously, the young man, Trey Brown, is a perfect embodiment of all that. We'll have some more local news for you, but first, let's take a break and hear these words from our sponsors.
You are independent. So are we. Horatio State Bank is a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, part of our tractor lineup rated #1 in durability and owner experience, Z Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Bring home the Kubota L2501 tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus save up to $1,100 now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma, or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
And we're back with Kdqn News beginning this past Saturday and continuing through December 16th. For the first time in modern history, Arkansas hunters are able to legally harvest a black bear in parts of southern Arkansas where it has been traditionally prohibited. While the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission and many hunters are very excited about this milestone in conservation and the new hunting opportunities it provides, there's a few key points to remember to get the most out of this new hunt and ensure it remains a fixture in Arkansas outdoors for years to come. The inaugural black bear season for Bear Zone 3 began December 10th, continues through December 16th, but however may close earlier than December 16th if the quota for the zone is reached. The quota for Zone 3, which includes the southern 3/4 of Sevier County as well as all of Little River County, is just 5 bears. Now, hunters may use modern guns, muzzle loaders, or archery equipment, and the statewide limit is 1 bear per hunter per season. Hunters successful in killing a bear must immediately check their bear through the AGFC's mobile app website or call 877-731-5627 to report their harvest. Also call that number before you go hunting just to make sure that the seasonal quota has not yet been met. Again, it's only 5, so that could be filled up before December 16th pretty quickly. Now, the warm weather may have more female bears out feeding instead of denning up, and hunters should avoid shooting any female bears with cubs. It is legal to shoot one, but these cubs are the future of the population, and they will den with their mother for an additional year. If you can tell that it's a female, honestly, it would be best to let her pass. The AGFC has worked on a video to help hunters tell the difference between boars and sows, but obviously if a cub is with a bear, she's a sow. Now, biologists are also cautioning that there are some research bears in South Arkansas that they prefer hunters pass on shooting. As part of the new season, biologists and staff have outfitted a few female bears in our area with special satellite tracking collars to give detailed information about their movements throughout the year, including this hunting season. So far, 13 of the dedicated 15 collars have been placed. Again, that's all here in South Arkansas. Again, and it is legal to harvest a collared bear, but biologists really would prefer people to give them a pass. Now, you can check out all the information you need to know about Arkansas's black bear season and specifically this inaugural season for us here in Zone 3 by visiting agfc.com and checking out their bear hunting page. Just one more story for you before we let you go in this edition of the news. The Kdqn senior teams advanced with some impressive opening round victories Monday night in the Nashville Bankers Classic Senior Tournament. The Leopards edged Mineral Springs in overtime 63-60, while the Lady Leopards defeated Kostat River 45-34. The Leopards and Mineral Springs were tied at 52 at the end of regulation. The Leopards outscored the Hornets 11-8 in overtime to post the 63-60 victory. Manny Hernandez, our McDonald's Player of the Night, led the way with 19 points and 9 rebounds. Cooper Young pitched in 16. Nathan Patterson, who missed the last 3 games with a foot injury, added 10 points in his return to action last night. With the win, the Kdqn boys improved to 3-4 on the season. The Leopards returned to Nashville to meet the Akron Tigers in semifinal action Wednesday at 8:45. In the girls' contest, Kdqn jumped out to an 8-0 lead to set the tone and lead coast to coast for the 45-34 victory over Kostat River. Belle Lindsay led the Lady Leopards with 21. Allison Dawkins chipped in another another 9. Laurel Morphew added 7. For the Lady Eagles, Landry Richardson scored 16. The Lady Leopards, now 5-2 on the season, return to Nashville for the semifinals Thursday evening. Cossatot Rivers girls fell to 6-7 on the year. That's it for this edition of the news, but we're going to have some more new news for you at 12 and 4 p.m., so make sure to check out those broadcasts here on your number one country, 92.1. In the meantime, check out kdqn.net for other local news, sports, upcoming events, and much, much more. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer. And by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
As the world we know continues to evolve, it's no secret that technological jobs are becoming more prevalent. The job that your child will have one day may not even exist yet. Umpire Schools prepares kids for jobs of the future with programs like esports. Electronic sports is accredited by the Arkansas Activities Association and allows children to compete through video games against other schools in a battle of wits, eye and hand coordination, and much more. Umpire Schools, preparing your kids for the jobs of tomorrow, today.
Merry Christmas to you and your family from all of us at Number One Country 92.1, The Good Path 102.1 FM and 1390 AM. May your holiday season be filled with blessings and joy. Hi, this is Carolyn Maurer, receptionist for KDQN and KILX, wishing you peace, joy, and all the best this holiday season. Remember, during the hustle and bustle, the reason behind the season, and thank you for listening.
We're proud to announce Howard Memorial Hospital now offers telehealth services so you can stay healthy while staying home. Easily access our telehealth portal from your smartphone, tablet, or computer to connect with your trusted providers. All you need is a valid email address to sign up. Telehealth visits are available for most clinic appointments, Compass Behavioral Health Services, and some emergency consults. Your health is our priority. Let us take care of you from the comfort of your own home. Visit howardmemorial.com/telehealth to learn more.
'Tis the season for love, gift-giving, and beautiful jewelry from Green's Jewelry in Ashdown. Get that special someone a gift they'll never forget with beautiful diamond earrings and bracelets starting as low as $26. If you're planning on popping the big question for Christmas, their store-wide sale includes a large selection of dazzling bridal sets that'll shine brighter than any Christmas tree. Green's Jewelry also features in-house jewelry design and repair, plus free layaway and credit options just in time for Christmas. Green's Jewelry at 420 East Hamilton in Ashdown. Open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Good fellowship and kind thoughts come from the old story of the Christ child who brought peace and goodwill to men. Idabel National Bank greets you with this thought at Christmas time this year. May your gifts be peace and contentment, and your joys be plentiful. Idabel National Bank's Christmas wish is for continued success, peace, and good health in the coming new year.
Looks like you made it. Oh, wait, there's one more gift to get. But what? Here's a different idea. A gift certificate or stocking stuffer from Gentry Chevrolet in Kdqn. Yeah, make sure the kids' car's safe with gift certificates for an oil change, front end alignment, even windshield wipers. Check out the floor mats and Bluetooth speakers. In fact, you'll be surprised at what all is available for Christmas at Gentry Chevrolet in Kdqn. No matter if you're ready or you're running out of time, they wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas from your family at Gentry Chevrolet in Kdqn.
This Thursday, Idabel, Oklahoma's McCurtain Cinema premieres James Cameron's new movie, Avatar: The Way of Water. In this much-anticipated sequel to Cameron's 2009 blockbuster hit, set more than a decade after the events of the first film, Avatar: The Way of Water begins to tell the story of the Sully family and the lengths they go to keep each other safe, the battles they fight to stay alive, and the tragedies they endure. Don't miss this epic journey at McCurtain Cinema, 3300 Northeast Lincoln Road in Idabel. For more info and showtimes, visit McCurtainCinema.com.
All right, we are back live on KDQN 92.1, of course, with the Morning Brew. Good morning.
We are here.
We are indeed. Having a fun show today. I like the idea of revamping the birthday club. I'm excited.
Me too.
Guys, we got a list that I want you to pull up.
Yes.
Do you have that one ready by any chance?
Is it
The mother-in-law.
Oh, I've got it ready because I've been wanting to dive into
this one. I've been wanting to hit it.
Yeah, because, Christmas, again, that's next weekend.
Yeah.
And maybe there's some people out there that are going to be meeting their mother-in-law for the first time.
That's
Future
right.
mother-in-law.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, for sure. And this is a list I'm sure Caitlin can learn some things from because of our monster mother
Yes.
who's been down just taking control.
Yeah, and this is from Cosmo, and
Cosmo.
Honestly, it sounds like a monster-in-law that they're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's probably more often a monster-in-law than a mother.
Agreed. First on the list, it says, get in the 3 C's as early as possible. That's compliment her outfit, compliment her cooking, and compliment her son. Simple.
Who are we dealing with here? This is why a compliment. Just compliment her son, like as in your husband?
You have a great son, I guess. I don't know.
What's worse? Because we always hear the hack premise of like, oh, my mother-in-law's in town from a guy, oh, she's a monster or whatever, but it's probably actually worse. Like as the wife dealing with the husband's mother,
moving in on my turf now.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if he's a mama's boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now I dated a guy. He's the only guy that I dated that really, I don't know if she was a monster-in-law, but she was a single mom, and she was very, very attached to him.
Yeah.
That it was creepy at times.
Right,
you were taking her baby away.
Oh, big time. And she treated him like a baby at 18 years old. It was bizarre.
So compliment. So you're dealing with. So this is for the wife's perspective.
Yes.
On the husband's mother, the 3 C's: compliment her outfit, compliment her cooking, compliment her son. That's.
I guess or I mean, we can switch that. You can,
Honestly, it sounds like we're dealing with Donald Trump here. Because again, that's a good way to get in his good graces. Just give him some compliments. He's gonna like you.
Yeah.
That's everybody.
That's true.
We could all use a pat on the back from time to time.
I'm with you.
And
This could go for men too, though. Like compliment
okay.
her daughter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
My
wife is very hot. I see where she gets it from.
Her father. Or wait. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
You remember that episode of Seinfeld where George is dating a girl that looks like Jerry?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why.
She gets some gum in her hair and has to get a haircut, and then it's exactly like Jerry's hair. That's weird.
Yeah. That's Kramer, too. As Kramer is always the one to just point out the elephant in the room nobody wants to talk about. He's like, oh, and you must look exactly like Jerry.
I did worry initially when my wife, or my girlfriend at the time, met our mom, because we have a close family. Our mom's always been very close and good to us and all that. And so I was a little worried how that would go. Heck, I was instantly pushed out of the way.
Yes.
And I think if anything was to ever happen to my wife and I, like God forbid, something was to happen, I'm excommunicated from the family.
Yeah.
It'll be my wife.
We're going with Caitlin.
Going with Caitlin.
Everybody in the family. We're going with Caitlin. Sorry, Patrick.
Since I've been with Caitlin, our mom has never agreed with anything that I've said. It's always what Caitlin says.
Oh,
is
he's
right.
just crazy.
And it's even like I've seen it where she agrees with me until Caitlin's like, well, let's talk about it from this perspective. And it's like, oh yeah, Patrick, you're totally wrong.
Yeah.
Like, what? Come on, throw me a bone from time to time.
You got nothing.
Nothing.
You got nothing now.
Yeah. And right now I got both of them, and I got a girl dog and a baby daughter. Like, I'm drowning in estrogen.
Yeah.
What's number 2?
Number 2 on the list. Forget your interest. This conversation is all about her. Golf, love it. Sardinia, never been, always wanted to.
Ooh, yeah. Just buy a Corsica.
Yeah. It says Sugarcraft. How fascinating. I don't know what Sugarcraft is, but
man,
it could be World of Warcraft for my mother-in-law.
It's like opposite of Woodcraft, maybe.
Yeah.
It's good in the kitchen. It's your Sugarcraft.
I don't know.
I don't think you should pretend to be anybody you're not.
I don't think so. We're in a new age, all right, where women shouldn't even be reading Cosmo to get their advice.
I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, this is a new age, you know.
Read Sports Illustrated.
Yes. One issue a year, I heard. But
oh gosh.
What?
Yeah, it's in the rack in his bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's 2016. Wow.
It's a good year.
It was a great year.
I just don't pretend to like. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was going to stomp on you for a joke. I was going to say is before all the woke stuff.
Yeah.
Where now the Sports Illustrated is like, you know, forget the. Let's bring on the never mind.
The cesarean scar edition.
Yeah.
She's got a pacemaker.
Yeah. The women living in a larger body edition.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No, you shouldn't have to change yourself and
No,
all this just for a monster-in-law.
But you can ask her questions about her hobbies or whatever she's interested in. You can do those things with her too if you like, oh, I've never been to Sardinia. I'll go with you next time. Or well, don't impose yourself like that, but you can act interested in what they're talking about.
Sardinia.
Yeah.
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 What are you going there
Sharm
for?
el Sheikh next year, maybe.
The
But it's, you know what's going to happen? Okay, she's like, maybe she's a soccer fan. You're like, oh yeah, love soccer. Used to play it. Yeah, what position did you play?
The one where you kick the
quarterback?
ball.
Yeah, quarterback.
quarterback.
Yeah. See, those things will. It's not if. It's when
Oh,
they
you get
come and
caught.
bite you on the butt.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got to be quick on your feet. It's like, okay, who's your favorite soccer player? And you just go, Rodriguez?
Okay.
Or,
Which
Which one?
Yeah.
If you say, I'm an architect. What'd you do? Well, you know the new addition to the Guggenheim? Don't say that. Yeah, don't throw that out
No.
there.
It
didn't take that
Easily
long either.
Google. Yeah. Easily Googleable.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, number 3.
All right.
However boho she may appear, do not swear, do not expose your midriff, and do not reference drugs or alcohol, unless you're actually dating Blondie's son. That was stupid, but
Don't expose your midriff.
well, I think
This
that
is-
goes without saying.
I
and don't
agree.
cuss.
Yeah, but again, this is what is this? The 1949 edition of Cosmo on how to deal with,
I
your
had to look
midriff.
up boho here.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Boho style is a free-spirited aesthetic that mixes different cultures and artistic expressions in an eclectic style with an emphasis on organic elements and nature. When putting together your boho style space, mixing patterns, metals, woods, materials, animal hides, and trinkets for your travels is highly
Yes,
encouraged.
I had a. I
You're
can't call
boho.
her. Maybe a little.
Yeah. What if you're a belly dancer?
No, don't
bring it
not
up?
the first time.
All
Not
right,
the
fine.
first time meeting them. I did date a guy for quite a while who had a boho mom. Totally, but you know her.
Yeah?
Yeah. Her name was
Oh,
Jan.
yeah,
She was
yeah.
so boho.
She was cool.
She was really cool.
She was really cool.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah.
I want to jump into this next one already. If she utters the words, a daughter's a daughter all her life, a son's a son till he finds a wife, in the first 5 minutes, you've got a problem. Run. That usually, because there are some moms out there that are super competitive with their sons' significant others in creepy ways,
Yeah,
too.
in very creepy ways. There was a great show from the early 2000s or maybe from the early 2010s or late 2000s, I don't know, called The Marriage Ref. Did you guys ever see that one?
No.
It was good, man. It was Tom Papa, who was a great comedian. He would host it, and he'd get 3 comedians, or not even comedians. Like I remember one time he had like Larry David, like Gwyneth Paltrow, and Bruce Springsteen or whatever. Like it was like yeah, and they would play the tape of a marriage going through some sort of argument, and then the panel would discuss and then give it to the marriage ref, and he would award a win.
Oh, that's
To
cool.
it either way. It's a great show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of them was all about the mother-in-law. Like the mother-in-law stayed in the house like the husband's mom, and they were always super close and always talking smack about the wife, and the wife's cooking was never the, and all this, and the marriage ref was like, kick her out. That is she is gone. That's creepy.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, Larry David is. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say.
I'm gonna have to find that because that sounds
It's
fascinating.
all on
to
YouTube.
me.
You can watch all the episodes now on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a very funny show.
I have a good friend whose wife and whose mom both compete for cooking.
Oh yeah,
He's a fella. He likes to eat, and I think he plays both sides.
Of course.
Yeah.
He tells his wife, "Oh yeah, you're cooking so much better. You should make this, this, and this." And then when he sees his mom, he's like, "Oh yeah, you're cooking so much better. Can you make this, this, and this?" So he's getting all these meals just for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Bombarded at him.
I did the same thing with you and Kyle. Jen and
Yeah,
Kyle.
you
Jen and
did.
Kyle are both amazing cooks, and I would just be like, I don't know. I was trying to do the same thing with Patrick and Caitlin the other couple weeks ago. Patrick was like, I'm thinking about making some chicken and dumplings, and that's the only thing you guys disagree on who makes the better. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe we should do a chicken and dumpling off.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, yeah, we should. And now I realize it's just to fill your gullet.
Exactly.
Is all you're concerned about. You're both winners.
Yeah, exactly. No, the only winner is me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You're sleeping on the couch.
I
I've got a full belly.
I do really like this one because. Oh, go ahead.
No, please say why. I've been stomping on you.
It's all right. It's all right. I do like this one because you don't want to compete with your husband's mom for your entire marriage. So if you see those issues early on, it is so true. Run for the hills.
Run for the hills.
There are a million people out there for you. I'm sorry.
but
You can't win until
cannot.
the funeral.
You can't.
I mean,
But isn't it okay that two people don't like each other? Isn't that all right?
Sure, but if it starts like deteriorating your marriage,
That's
you
where
know,
the depending on, like, if
Yeah.
it's getting toxic, right?
right. Guys,
Yeah.
we got to do the weather.
Okay.
This weather is brought to you technically by First State Bank. Not technically, but this one is.
Yes.
Okay, it's brought to you
Right,
by
yes.
First State Bank, so we're going to do that.
That's my
and then
bank.
we're going to come back. Yeah, and then we're going to come back. You get a free gift when you get with them.
Dude, and we opened up a new business account with them, and I love the free gift.
Yeah,
I rest my cheeks on it every day.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
That's all the
Good
hint
for
I'm
a
giving
free
you.
gift. All right, so we're going to play that and do the weather, and then we're going to come back with the next tip.
Okay.
It's a simple, easy feeling, knowing who you're talking to. Someone who you know, someone who knows you.
As the holiday season approaches, we would like to thank our local merchants for all they do in support of the community. Whenever there's a project to make our community a better place to live, you will find them with their sleeves rolled up in the middle of it all. Show your support by shopping locally for Christmas this year. First State Bank of Kdqn, member FDIC. Community people you know.
People you know, people you know, people you know, community people, people you know, community people, people you know, community people you know. Number one country weather.
Oh, run.
Yes.
Run. All right.
Monster-in-law.
Yeah. Today we do have a 90% chance. Was it drizzling just a second ago?
It was.
It almost seemed like it was, yeah.
I would say I should more a little misty.
Yeah,
than
just
drizzly.
misting.
Yeah.
Just God is talking.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. You ever talk to somebody who's like just misting? Like,
It's-
I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was afraid that's what I was doing last night. Poor Shelly Copeland. I was sitting next to her. I had this big platter of shrimp and they were unpeeled. So I had to peel them myself. I'm afraid I had just certain I splattered her with shrimp juice all night long. I apologized on
my
several
goodness.
occasions. She was very kind. It was
Yeah.
like, no, you're not drizzling me with
shrimp juice.
there's only a 90% chance that you have.
Yeah,
and I've been hitting the 10% so far.
Yeah.
So
Well, thanks to First State Bank, 90% chance of shrimp juice today. Possible thunderstorm, high near 66. Some stronger winds. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Tonight, patchy frogs after 11 p.m. Otherwise, increasing clouds, a low of 43. Tomorrow, a 20% chance. Yesterday's high, 55. The low, 49. 0.12 inches of rainfall. There you have it.
I would say my definition for the amount of precipitation we're getting at this moment is that terribly annoying spot in your wiper settings where the intermittent is not fast enough, but the next one, the low setting, is too much.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot get that perfect balance of your windshield wipers. I like to have mine exactly perfect for the amount of rainfall.
I do have to credit Volkswagen for that.
I've seen your intermittent settings.
Yeah, you got a whole, so like you click up a bunch to control, but then each position in which that is in now has 3
I have that
positions.
too.
Yeah, that is nice.
Mine's got once every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
then it's
5 times a second.
Yeah. There's no in between.
There's no in between. Yeah, I hate that. All right, what's next on the list of dealing with a crazy monster-in-law at Christmas?
Okay, number 5. A family argument breaks out. You're on her side, no question. Now you're just trying.
What if everybody's arguing about how good your food is, but the dissenter is the mother-in-law, and you're supposed to just be like, "Yeah, it sucks.
It was terrible."
That's something I would do. I'd be like, "No, yours is way better. You're right."
You gotta be careful in that. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. What if your mother-in-law walks away just thinking like, "What a doormat."
Yeah.
I just walked all over her that whole time.
It was a test.
Yeah.
You know, and you failed.
You failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Take her
the
side.
test, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's not a great thing to do in a relationship. Is test people.
This is just like dealing with somebody you don't like. I don't know. I'm good. Like I just like we'll create strife.
Yeah,
for the rest of my life. You know.
I tested my wife on something recently, and then when she didn't pass, according to me, I let her know. I was like, "Well, I was testing you, and you failed." And she was like, "How dare? How dare? I was the failure." It was all of it. I was just like, "Wow, how stupid am I?" Don't ever do anything like that. Where in my stupid little walnut brain did I think that was a good idea? And I was just so smart. Well, you failed that test. And you were what now? Testing me?
Oh man.
Don't like
That's
it.
bad.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still like every now. Is she behind me right now? Yeah, it's like this dark shadow.
Yeah.
All right. Save your PDAs for the journey home. Watching you kiss with her special little soldier equals instant hate. That is disturbing.
He's my special little soldier.
Oh man, that's just creepy.
Save the PDA for ever. Is my thing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not a big PDA person. And you know what's especially when you're around a bunch of other couples that are not. That are not displaying any type of PDA because they've been together for an amount of time. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't respectful thing.
Yeah. I barely see couples like that are married or whatever, like even just be like, "Oh, hey," you know, like when they just like at a social event or something like that. There's really no PDA going on. But then you see the brand new couple. Is that the point of being in a brand, that you get to just like, oh yeah, just have at it in public? I don't know.
Yeah. Still don't like it.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable. So
yes.
Sometimes
I don't
those
participate
things,
in it.
I have a good couple friend of ours. They said they got a lot of criticism from people for how like their PDA together, and it just seemed people were just like, "You guys are just too close" and stuff. And they were always brag about about that. And then then they divorced each other.
Oh yeah,
and it was the messiest, craziest, just ugliest situation ever. You know, it's like one of those. If there's a lot of passion on the good side, there might be a whole lot of passion on the bad side too. Yeah. Schmoopy.
Yeah. No, I'm good on that. Yeah, don't be just making out in front of your mother-in-law.
No, it's just gross.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see it.
Yeah.
I get
like
sometimes walking into Walmart, and if there's a couple ahead of us that are holding hands, then I feel the hand go towards mine. It's like, oh, so we're keeping up with the Joneses now. Are we okay?
Just for looks. You don't want to hold my hand.
No, you don't.
Calloused,
Yeah.
like
Absolutely.
rough, uncomfortable hand.
Something on there. Like,
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
that? It's
Just
motor oil and
sneezed in it. What's next?
She wants to think she knows her son better than you when it comes to his favorite food and his bad habits. Let her tell you. So don't act like you know him better.
But same out there for mother-in-laws. You do not know your son as well as his significant other, especially if they're married and they've devoted their whole. When you, I believe you know you found the one when you now reveal your innermost dark thing. You know, the thing that you probably wouldn't tell most people. Most likely you're innermost racism or something like that. You share that, and then you know like that. You know, it's like 3 a.m. You've talked all night or whatever, and you're like,
Just laid it all out.
You just lay it all out there. You know, maybe some
they're looking
bad
at you
things
like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
It's your choice here.
Or like, let's say, like some of the bad things you've done, like you would never want your mother to know, but they know it,
Know your weaknesses.
It's same with the mom, by the way. That's the same. I hear the same thing. Every mother in the world is just like, so their kids might ask, like, so what was your life like? And it's like, well, I went to high school and I graduated high school and went to college and graduated college. And then I met your husband when I was 30, or I met your father when I was 35, and we had you. It's like there's a lot. There's like 15 years there that you just skipped over. What did you do?
Yeah.
We don't know our moms, and our moms don't know us. We just know enough to where,
Yeah, they don't have to tell us everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I have seen or heard the tale though of the mother-in-law. It's like, oh well, let me tell you what this and
what he's
this,
like.
and and it's like, well, I'm the only one who can deal with that.
Yeah.
It's that's rough. That's
Yeah.
rough for
For sure.
for a new wife. You know, to
Definitely.
hear that.
Yeah. Let's see here. I had to skip over one, so I'm going to the last one here. And finally, remember this: along with many other weird conundrums of the universe, the relationship between mother and son has been long discussed and troubled over. So if she's a bit weird towards you, don't take it personally. Oh, and no bitty jokes, whatever that means.
And I mean, if you're questioning that, just read Oedipus Rex.
Yeah.
That'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Oedipal syndrome.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Yeah, so I guess this was for all the men out there that might be meeting their mother-in-laws or future mother-in-laws next week.
Yeah.
Christmas time.
Yeah, it sounds like
I
this
guess
is
so.
specifically for meeting, not dealing with.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
sorry, I
that's-
meant women.
Sure.
That is and hey guys, give your mom a little credit, be a little patient if you're all meeting up for the first time for Christmas and you're like, here's my wife, Mom. Here's my wife. Yeah, we're married already.
Yeah.
Just know that there is going to be it's going to be a tough time for your mom at that point. It's just going to be very, very strange.
We just got back from Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And then, hey, those things do. I know.
course, yeah.
I know people that were not together very long before they got married, and probably not even long enough for families to meet and get to know each other.
Like a wedding, even.
Yeah.
And where they just got, maybe they just didn't do the big wedding.
Yeah.
They just
Just
did
went down to the courthouse.
Went down to the courthouse. I mean, went on a cruise or something right afterwards, just something like that.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. But if it's all everyone's just meeting each other and you're introducing a sacred bond between, there's going to be some challenges,
Sure,
some hurdles to get
Yeah.
over.
I think our dad met my hubby like a couple of days before our wedding.
I that's guess
So
true.
it definitely
Perfect
went through
example.
that.
Yeah.
But that went fine, obviously.
Yeah. Now, is it worse if you're married, or is it worse if this is my girlfriend of 2 years and I'm thinking about marrying her, but I want her around to meet the family for Christmas and stuff, or you're living together or something.
Ooh,
like
that's
that.
tough too, because then there's still the if you do have if your mom is potentially the future monster-in-law, then she sees there's an opportunity there before it's sacred and before it's legal and all that to drive the wedge in,
Right. And then you, as the girlfriend, get a chance to be like, I don't want to be anywhere.
Yeah.
near this
Yeah.
family.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
tough.
say give her a solid chance, the daughter,
The daughter.
to come in and see what that dynamic is like.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
I think
agree.
I think a lot of men are kind of blind to what goes on. They're so used to the way they're treated by their mothers their entire life that they don't necessarily see
Yeah.
the evil in it. You
Yeah.
know, and it can be evil.
It
Just
can
saying.
be evil. For
I
sure.
will give you that.
Yeah.
Certainly, yeah.
I agree. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back with something else and to close out the show before the day's reminders and such. So
I'll
it's
just
the
say,
Blue Crow. Oh, go ahead.
we totally just described, I don't know, like every Hallmark movie plot ever.
Yeah, but then you know what happens?
It always
There's some
works
like
out.
thing happens, and the mother-in-law and the let's say that'll usually be it. The mother-in-law and the wife get like stranded at the mall and they
Yeah.
can't find the husband and they don't have their cell phones
have
and
to
they got
work
they have to work
Yes.
together to
Yep.
panhandle for change or something. And,
Hey,
you
that
know.
literally happened to me and my mother-in-law at BlizzCon. We forgot our phones, or
Yeah.
she lost her phone. I forgot mine, and we were in this convention full of like 50,000 people.
Yeah.
And we had to really figure it out for a few hours
Yeah.
where we were going.
Yeah.
It was like a
See, that'll
bonding
do it.
experience.
It was
right?
incredibly bonding.
It's like
Yeah.
the two of y'all dropped together into Normandy.
Yes.
Like, into France on
Yeah.
D-Day.
Yeah. And then think about the husband. He's like, going into that whole thing being like, oh, they don't like each other and this and that. And then you finally meet up again after that. And you both have like
Teamed up against them.
Yeah, exactly.
You both have Starbucks drinks and you're laughing. And you're like,
Yeah.
we weren't even looking for you at this
Yeah.
point. We were just having fun. And then you get what as a husband, you're like, all right. Yeah. All
I
right.
like my mother-in-law because like she always has my back instead
Mm-hmm.
of my husband's, and she'll tell him, "You don't talk to your wife that way,
Oh,
or you
yeah.
don't do that."
I would
love
not
it.
cross her.
No,
I would not cross her.
no.
Yeah. All right. We got to take this break, though. We'll be back with the Brew Crew.
At Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative, one of the real joys of the holiday season is the opportunity to say thank you. Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative is proud to serve our members in Southwest Arkansas. It's our goal to provide our